My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon. This is not what I had planned for tonight, and this is Whiskey Uncensored. I'm a little disheveled. I threw this together last minute. Unfortunately, Nolan had something come up and had to go on an urgent trip. So Backbone will be joining us on March 14th. He would have been able to do next week. However, I have a major project at work, and I may not be going live at all next week. Will be a game time decision depending on how working overnight and the overnight deployment goes and day one. So with that, I figured, I don't know, I was in the mood to drink some Knob Creek, Bourbon Bowler's favorite. So I figured, let's drink a little Knob Creek, then we'll bring people on. I'm pretty sure people like to drink Knob Creek, except for Bourbon Bowler. And except for when you go to the rye side, and I pulled a couple of ryes too. So it's going to get a little knobby in here. We could slop some knob, drink some knob. It'd be knobtastic. Maybe have a knobtacular. See how many awful puns I can come up with tonight in the Nobalicious universe, We'll see what I can do. But let's put a little tunes on, and let's see who was and is in the house. And I guess I should point out that I am starting with a little OG, old label, old bottle, Knob Creek, aged 9 years. Looks like I'm blowing out the mic a little bit. Interesting. So I'm starting with this tonight, and we'll do some picks, we'll do some ryes, we'll do some shelfers, and we'll have some knob. I was going to try to throw together a blind, but I ran out of time trying to do that. So with that, first one in half hour ago, Mr. Jiggs. Check out those knobbers. You're not wrong. I'll go through the people who are here early first. Piper John, cheers, man. Nolan chat. Rob, my boy Rob in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing? Sugar Kitty, Knobby Knob Big Knobberson. Yep, there you go. Mike Franklin with his always classic good evening. John Kranz, welcome to Gobbler's Knob. I like that. We're going to get a little punny tonight. A little punny. Puxatawny Phil will be right with you. Phil stinks. Phil stinks on ice. Callie Drams was in the house. Love me some knob. And if he doesn't show promptly, they do have an electric prod to hurry things along. Yeah, well, if somebody had hit chrome with it, might have gotten been here on time. But is what it is. Z-Man was in the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Z-Man. Slapshots Roadhouse. Good evening. Cheers. How you doing, Brian? And if you want to see a gorgeous man play with his wood, you need to check out Slapshots Roadhouse. Just saying. Eric Gunderson, cheer everyone. Cheer. How you doing? Doug in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, man. And we're almost at the point where I went live, but not quite yet. Let's see here. Everybody saying what's up to everybody. Hashtag right on time. Love you, Cheech. Still on that call. And if you want some late night action, especially on Tuesday nights, you should check out Whiskey Encore. Just saying. Let's see here. Dylan Robbins, never late because he is almost never on time. You're not wrong. Cheers, man. Let's see here. Scrolling. B. Bauer is in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Bill. I'm still not even up to the live yet. The Brewbaker Maker. What's up, Ernie? Cheers. Good Friday evening, all. There's this guy complaining that Chrome decided it was the time to update. Yeah, and it was railing the CPU. So without killing it, I couldn't stream. Thanks, Chrome. Appreciate it. Gordo's in the house. Thanks, Chrome. Not kidding. F and Google. Not wrong. All right. So I'm going to say this is about when I finally hit the live button. Start cheersing people because hopefully people are here. And with that, I'll start with the legend herself, Katie Turk. Cheers, all. Cheers, Katie. I might have had some Drifting Drams coffee this morning. Their Mexican roast. I can highly recommend it and recommend you check it out too on driftingdrams.com or check out their Patreon. Cheers. Finally, that sweet elixir. And then there's Bonnie. Cheers, hon. How you doing? I was talking to Bonnie earlier because she's in the city. So, cheers and see you tomorrow, probably. William Reynolds was in the house. Cheers, all. Well, cheers. No, wait, where am I here? Sorry, not good at that gang sign. There we go. Cheers. Everybody cheers and Bonnie. Let's see here. James Morgan's in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Rusty, the Bourbon Syndicate in the house. Cheers, folks. If you want to watch a man sleep on stream after drinking some whiskey, you need to check out the Bourbon Syndicate. Just saying. Peter B is in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Peter. The man, the myth, the legend, the gorgeous Jerry Black. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Jerry. Yeah, if a great start is ramming my head into the wall, it's fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, the man with the gorgeous mustache himself, Kilco Whiskey Musings, is in the house. What's up, Brian? My knob is the best. I mean, if you pulled it out, you might, have something to go with your mustache. Just saying. And if you want to watch a man talk about all whiskeys around the world earlier in the evening, you should check out Kilco Whiskey Musings. Sugar Kitty with the pun, the knobbing has only begun. You're not wrong. Barrel Dave is in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Barrel Dave. How you doing? No one will get that reference, Rob. No one. Piper John back in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? And I'll take a quick break because it's hitting me a little hot, which is unusual for only 100 proof. I'll say egg roll. Remember that Dan the Deathless Dogs and egg roll remind you to hydrate. Always hydrate. I talked to Dan recently. He's doing well. And hopefully he's back drinking with us sooner than we know it. Cheers, man. Let's see here. Scrolling. Dylan asking, who will be polishing the knob? I see what you did there. Speaking of knobs, there's the knob who knows all the knobs. Whiskey knows. Marty in the house. Cheers, Marty. How you doing? And if you want to welcome in the weekend, you should check out on Fridays, Whiskey Knows. Just saying. Roy R does cocktails and things in the house. Cheer, everybody. People losing the S today. Beach Sand Bourbon in the house. Cheers. And if you want to see a new channel, need some subs, check them out. Beach Sand Bourbon. Just saw his premiere the other day. Cheers, man. Scrolling. It's going to be an early night because it's been a long week. It sure has. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Las Vegas, and cheers from Vegas, everyone. ASMR Whiskey. If you like your whiskey reviews and knowledge sultry, you should check out ASMR Whiskey. Cheers, Ben. Always looking for that Joseph Bagda Cigar Blend 195. I've not seen it yet. So there are developments on that front. I may have one secured. Would still like to find more so I could share more and have more. The word is that they are somewhere near the Tennessee-Georgia border. Really weird area. Guessing it's a small batch. Don't know. But yeah, if anybody's in that area, check it out. And cheers, Dave. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your bourbon information in the worst way possible, you need to check out the world's worst bourbon channel. Just saying. Because Gary Franchi, the franchise, I am not in the house, but that is because I am in the apartment. There you go. Well, I'm in the condo, so, you know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the man of Saturday nights, the man of every late night, Big Vic's backyard in the house. If you want to hang out and chill and have some whiskey and win some whiskey, you should check out Big Vic's Backyard BS. Just saying. Let's see here. Scrolling. WTF, slamming your head into a wall. Who do you think you are? Me? I may have done it once or twice this week. Maybe it was a cubicle wall, but, you know, it still counts, I think. Eric Isaacson in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, man. John Kranz is bobbing for knob. Not surprised, man. Not surprised. Everybody's saying what's up to everybody else. 50 people in chat. Appreciate you. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Do all the things that YouTube wants us to do. And yeah, and again, anybody who came for Backbone tonight, again, Backbone had Nolan had a something urgent come up and had to leave town, so we have rescheduled for March 14th. Will be when Backbone is on. You might see it kind of set my backdrop up a little bit for Backbone, but you know, life happens. So we'll be seeing Nolan on here soon, but for tonight, we're going to have some knob. Let's see here. Scrolling. Daniel Sutherland in the house. Cheers. Cheers. Everybody talking to everybody else. To knob or not to knob? That is the question. Tonight, the answer is to knob, l'chaim. L'chaim, to knob. There you go. For those who don't know, we took my mother for her 70th birthday last weekend to see a production of Fiddler on the Roof. So, you know, maybe there's been a little bit of Fiddler show tunes stuck in my head for the last week or so. Just saying. Whiskey, you know, tradition. Tradition. Just saying. Anyway. Gordo, I've got no knob. How do you have no knob? Dude, did you date somebody named Lorena? That dude, that sucks. Are you dude? Do you got the, you still got the giggleberries if you got no knob? Just I got, you know, now I kind of want to know. You know, it sounds like you miss some of your bits and pieces are missing. I don't know. I'm troubled now. Just saying. Thank you. You're welcome. Cheers, beach sand. Tis nobler to sing about it. There you go. The man, the myth, the legend, one more cast in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Slammed it in the truck door after this. Oof. Ooh. Why was, I mean, I have questions. I don't know if I want to know answers, but I have questions. Where are we on time? We're not that far behind. We're getting there. Everybody cheersing everybody else. Sugar Kitty, the stream is now officially rigged. That's right. Everybody's rigging it. Hit that like button, folks. There you go. Thanks for the sub one, Mocast. There you go. The world's worst bourbon channel going up in the numbers. The other half of the Turks, Ethan Turk, Drifting Drams. Cheers, y'all. Once again, I drink their coffee. You should too. driftingdrams.com. If you are a Bob, it might be an issue. Possibly. Almost to 300 subs. Nice. Congrats, man. To knob, as in the creek? Correct. Let's see here. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. ASMR Fiddler. Eric Gunderser. Gotta love Chaim Topol. That's right. Cheers, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the man. Not a myth, but he is a legend. Independent Joe in the house. Cheers, Joe. If you like your whiskey independently evaluated at $40, you need to check out Independent Joe. Just saying. North Carolina had the 175 of Knob Creek 9 on sale, so I have lots of knob. All right, man. I'm good with just some knob, but you know, if you got lots of knob, that's good too. More of the myth lately. Hey, you here now, man. Cheers. Everybody saying what's up, Joe? Bill Bauer throwing up the cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not worthy. The legend in the house, the mash and drum, Jason Calori, going for 100,000 subs this year. Cheers, man. Thanks for stopping in, you freaking legend. Hopefully I'll get to see you when I start heading that way. And geez, I guess it's about 5 weeks now. Yeah. That should be cool. We shall see. Cheers, man. Jerry Black, sipping on the Whistler Cast Strength Irish Single Malt Store Pick, finished in PX Jerry Hogshead. 6 years, 10 months old, 59.5 ABV, 119 proof. That's a whole lot of Irish whiskey info. Just saying. So your local store has a Irish whiskey pick, Jerry? Interesting. That's pretty cool. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, and I'd buy all the na. Just saying, yeah. Cheers, Brian. Let's see here. Scrolling. Everybody talking to everybody else. Everybody talking to everybody else. Still scrolling. Cheers, brother Ben. There you go. Cheers, Joe. I just say no to my peeps. My cousin went on fire once at my house. You lit a knob on fire? That sounds painful. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Biking Bourbon in the house. Howdy, folks. Cheers, man. How you doing? Rolling. Almost tomorrow. Should be around. I'll tell. Oh, yeah, there you go. Cheers, man. Or maybe we'll meet up in Kentucky. Just saying. You never know. We might have done that last time. Mr. Jiggs is back from being the first cheers earlier. Cheers, Mr. Jiggs. Jiggs has been on a winning streak lately around Whiskey Tube. So, cheers, Jiggs. How you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling better. Know you were under the weather for way too long there. Cheers, man. He lit a knob peep on fire. That sounds painful. Medium ugly in the house. Ben, your New York is showing. Well, it's kind of hard to hide it. I am who I am. And I be who I be. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, the legend of Texas. Mr. Great Shot in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing, brother? And with that, looks like I'm caught up. Didn't expect that. That's pretty cool. I actually poured pretty deep in this initial knob, so I'm wondering if I should change it up already. I think I'm going to grab another glass and pour a different knob. Whiskey Uncensored. Yep, my local grocery store has an Irish store pick posted on ADHD Whiskey's Facebook page. I'm going to check that out. Might have to see if, some person of 4 Leafs, might need something like that. Just saying. Let's see if I can reach another glass. I can. Let's see if it's clean. Questionable. It's not clean. It's the, sometimes my dishwasher leaves behind little bits of residue. So I'll give it a little rinse. A little rinsey poo here. And that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I know I heard recently that Ohio got a couple Irish picks and that they have more coming. But other than that, other than Irene, I don't know that I've ever seen much in the way of Irish picks. And almost all of Irene's picks are Clonakilty. So that's kind of interesting. Eric Gunderson, time to pull the knob and pour some quarter oak. Yeah. I have that here somewhere, but I couldn't put hands on it quickly tonight. So what I'm going to pour next is one, if I can find it. There it is. That, this is one that I've told people for a long time. I got into really bunkering and getting whiskey while they were still 15-year Knob Creek picks. And I do have a couple. And I cherish them. But I have none with the old label. And I talked about this one night. So one time I was visiting Kentucky, maybe the Lexington area. And the legend, and I believe we were even on a stream together, and I had seen this on Ernie Brubaker's shelf. And I asked him, could he pour me off a little sample? There was more in the bottle at that time. It's from Kroger. It's not, I don't know how old it is. I don't know if it's 9, 15, or anywhere in between. But it's in the old, cool-ass old label. And, yeah, so instead of giving me a sample, he had a little more and then gave me the rest of the bottle. And I have never tasted this. So since Ernie's in chat and I've wanted to get into this, and it's time to get a little knobby, let me pour out a little bit of this and see what it's about. And so yeah, now we have the OG label and the OG single barrel label tonight. Ooh. Holy crap! Mark Mace is in the house. Dude, how the hell are you? It's been a long time. Dude. Mark Mace popped in for a minute to see and hear my man Ben say howdy to all you terrific folks in chat. Cheers, all. Mark, hit me up. I'm actually going to be in Indiana in about 5 weeks. Hit me up. Let me know how you doing, dude. That's freaking awesome. Cheers, man. Appreciate you. That is stepping it up in the flavor land. Oh, she oaky. She's syrupy and oaky. Got a little bit of throat spice going on. That is not a 9-year pick. No freaking way. Oh, that's good. Damn, I'm still shocked Mark's here. Cheers, man. How you doing? Everybody's saying, Mark Mace. Mark Mace. OHLQ going crazy with the Irish. You're not wrong, JH. Cheers, man. And yeah, I am going to be headed your way, too. Have to see what we can make happen. Bourbon Baller would hate this pick. This is dry and oaky. A little bit of peanut in there. That was interesting. In the mid palate. Tannic. That's cool. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Thank you, Ernie. And JH is in the house sneaking in with that. I'm sorry, C. Jackson. Boo. Cheers, everyone. I don't know. I'm singing tonight. It's kind of weird. But I guess I'll roll with it. Cheers, C. Jackson. We still got to get that exchange going. Mr. Jiggs, I picked up the Whistler PX OHLQ pick the other week. Did you get barrel 1 or barrel 2? I know Stacy got barrel 1, I believe. No, I think she got barrel 2. Heard good things, though. Curious which one you got. And yeah, again, OHIO. I will be invading again soon. Cheers, man. JH with the cheers all. Yep. Mash and drum again. Dude, hanging out in the chat. You want to join? Jump in here, drink some knob. Maybe I'll open this up shortly. I was kind of thinking I would stay solo for a bit, but there's so many freaking people here. So many legends. Maybe we should have a hangout. I don't know. What do people think? Ohio is getting a bunch. Whistler, Teeling, Bua. Big event this weekend to release them all. Yes, that is right. I believe you're going to at least one event. Stacy's going to at least one event. And are you bringing a train for Fred to at least one of the events? Because I still don't fully understand it. But Fred Minnick is coming for the Ohio release of all the new Irish whiskeys. And if you go on OHLQ's site, they even changed the logo to O apostrophe. I don't know if it was on the site, but it's definitely on their Facebook. So, yeah, they're going big and heavy in the Irish whiskey. Looking forward to picking some of that up when I'm in Ohio. It's going to be very cool. I'm sure you guys are going to have a blast. So that's cool as hell. Viking Bourbon, Knob Creek Cask Rye is amazing. Yep, got a couple of those to get into tonight, too. One of them picked by a legend of this community. Nine-year run, they sent to the 40. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, there you go. More love for Mark. More love for Mark. Hanging in there, staying the course, back to peak performance. Good to hear you got that little blue plume. Little blue plume. Wow. Maybe the universe is telling me not to say it. You know what I'm talking about. You know, as long as everything's functioning properly, man, glad to hear it. Cheers, man. More love for Mark. There you go. That's awesome. Great shot. Had a sample of the 12-year Knob Creek, and it was fantastic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 12-year Knob here, too. We'll get into that later. I don't know that. Do I know this song? Oh. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said, I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying, get together and come back and see me. Think I got that right. I don't know. Cheers, Joe. There you go. Mr. Lopez in the house just cracked an ice cold rolling rock in your honor. Yeah. Oof. Rolling rock. Wow. I haven't had a rolling rock probably in 20 years. I'll probably keep it that way too. Ooh. This is evolving. This is cool. Every time I'm sipping this, I'm getting a little something extra. I wasn't ready for that. I don't know. It was some kind of note up front. What was that? It was almost like a molasses note up front. Man, these old 13, 14, 15-year Knob Creeks, they were amazing. And I remember people saying, you better grab them now. You better bunker some because they're going to be going away. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I did buy a couple extra. Wasn't enough. Last one I cracked was actually at Pours in the Park, and I didn't crack it. Adriana Whiskey Mountains cracked it. But yeah, those old Knob Creek picks, they are the stuff of legend, and they were delicious. Let's see here. JH asking Jigs if that Whistler pick was worth picking up. Mr. Lopez, howdy, Bourbon and all. Cheers, ladies and gents. Absolutely. Cheers, man. You loved Rolling Rock. Past tense? Pretty sure you still love it. Cracking a blue whiskey Casey store pick I was involved in. Nice. Hopefully it wasn't $100. Cheers, Ernie, and thank you for this pick. You don't have any memory of how old this pick was, do you? Great shot saying, I'll hang out for a few. Syndicate yelling, hang out. Definitely bringing my train burn sign. Oh, somebody needs to film that. Somebody needs to be aware this is happening and film it, because that will be the greatest video of all time. Just to see Fred's face when you hand him a train. That'll be amazing. Piper John, a Knobby hangout, why not? Ladies and gentlemen, Toast Malone in the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Sean. Drinking your boy's favorite tonight. Easy for you to say. I don't think anything's easy for me to say. I pretty much say the wrong thing all the time. It's kind of my job. You beautiful, sexy SOB. Well, I try. And obviously, no, I don't. World's greatest knob fan. What a voice. I don't know about that, but hey, man. Everybody talking to everybody else here. Rolling Rock was a staple back in the college days. Yeah, exactly. And then we were like, This is like bad Heineken, and Heineken's already bad. And then we stopped. Holy crap. I'll jump on it. All right. Let's just get this out here. People who want to hang out, let's hang out. Since this wasn't the stream I planned anyway. Let's just drop that link. Unless, Jason, you want me to just drop yours, I could pull out one of your old knobs. Gonna need to know that pretty quickly, though. Ow. That hurt. Not sure of the age, but it was one of my first bottles of Knob Creek. So purchased 2017-2018. Barrel number 5218. Hand selected by that really, really illustrious, private, unique liquor store. Kroger Wine and Spirits. And if you think I'm throwing this bottle out when I'm done with it, you cray-cray. I'm thinking I'm going to decant some old Jim Beam into that bottle. Maybe don't pull out Jason's knob on stream, please. I mean, could you imagine the ratings? It would be amazing. Yes, pull on Jason's knob. Where should I send it? Let me take care of this real quick. Apparently, I have a pile of text messages. Oh, right. Where are we here? I'm not slow at all. Where is the link? Why would I have the link ready? Oh, wait. What am I doing? Why am I trying to do this on a phone when I have a computer right here? Because I'm dumb. Sometimes. Not. Here we go. See if that works. Let's see here. No, where are we? I mean, again, hon, I got to go back to it. I think the ratings would be off the charts. Nobody wants to see my... Well, I mean, I guess that's not true. For some weird reason, you... But, I mean... Anyway... Where was I? Oh, yeah. I was drinking Knob Creek. I sent the man the link. See if he hops on, and if he might have thought better of it and smarter of it. But we'll just drop it then. But for now, give him a minute. Oh, where are we? Do I even know where I am? Not gonna open it up. I will eventually, but Jason wanted to jump on, so I sent in the link so he could be first. Rusty, patience, Daniel-san, patience. You must have patience. The man who doesn't have a knob yelling, yes, pull on Jason's knob. That's something to think about. Just saying. Where are we? Man, that's an oaky bugger. Good though. The eggplant wheeled by the John Crans instead of the shred. Impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, fishing dock in the house. Cheers, Mark. How you doing, brother? And I've totally run out of things to talk about. How about that? Well, why don't I show off some of the other knobs I pulled for tonight? Well, we give Jason a minute. I pulled one from... This is an old rye pick. This is an in-between label. Some people might remember these. An Oak Haven and Ye Old collaboration, rye, from 2019, called Cinnamon Rye Punch. Cinnamon. I pulled... And this one could happen in a little while. A little Knob Creek 12 cast strength, the 124.3. I pulled the regular 12 100 proofer. Let's see what else. I do have Knob Creek 18, but I didn't see that when I was pulling on my knobs. I will have to see if I can find that too, maybe later in the stream. I pulled this one. This would be a fresh crack, but I've never actually tried this. The Knob Creek 9 Shelfer 120 proof single barrel reserve. Never tried the straight 9-year single barrel at 120 proof. So I bought that at some point because I believe Tony Two Toes had mentioned it, and I'm like, you know, we should try that one day. So I bought one. Because big shock, I don't buy any whiskey. Let's see, what else did I pull? I pulled an old 15-year store pick from 2020. Well, technically it's a 14-year 9-month, but you know, close enough for me. And this one was by the Wine Dock. Not to be confused with the Fishing Dock. If I get through all these, it's going to be a long day tomorrow, just saying. Then, of course, I pulled from the man, the myth, and legend of the Pacific Northwest, Bourbon Bowler. Bourbon Bowler is only Knob Creek he will drink. The Knob Creek Rye he picked. John and Lee's Wicked Batch number 7. So we will get there. And if I get through all these, again, tomorrow's probably going to be a little rough. And that is far from all the Knob Creek I own. That is just what I pulled with 10 minutes to go till the stream. So with that, let's see. I'm probably a little behind. And I am. Let's see here. Everybody cheers and Doc. Sure you'll get a strike from a few YouTubers? I always get strikes. I don't know what you're talking about. Troy from Baker Drinks in the house. Cheers, Ben. Cheers, everyone in chat. Cheers, Troy. And Saturday nights also, if you want to hang out with the Bakers, check out Baker Drinks. Favorite Knob Creek at a 12, 15, 18. As far as the 100 proofers, I'm weird and I would probably say the 15. But Knob Creek 12 cast strength, I think, would win it. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, Whiskey Written in the house. What's up, Jake? I'm just here for the Knob Show. And that's not the first time I've said that. No shame, no memory. He likes the unit. What can you say? Cheers, man. And yeah, he's on a bit of a hiatus. But if you want to check out a show with incredible production value, you should check out Whiskey Written. Throw him a like, throw him a sub, encourage him to come back soon. Cheers, man. Happy Leap Day. That is true. This is a Leap Day stream. I didn't even think about that. I guess because I just don't really think about those things. But one of my students was confused why there was a February 29th this year. Yeah, that is a Rhodes Scholar right there. Also, remind me, I want to try the cinnamon toast. I'm pretty sure you have, but of course. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just take myself away because it's about to get way too gorgeous in here. Live from the actual studio. The Mash and Drum.
Yeah, man, you're getting me in the studio tonight.
Damn, sexy.
Yeah,
But on the alternate cam.
yeah. I already used my other camera to. I was filming a triple bass episode for tomorrow or for the weekend. I think it's gonna launch.
Triple bass, not a double.
Not a double. Triple. Blanton's Gold versus John J. Bowman versus Taylor Single Barrel. See who wins.
Wow. Did you had to reuse your third leg on that one?
I did.
Only I would say that.
I did. I had to get my. I had to get Taterific on that one for sure.
I am curious about that. What do you call it? The pepper. It hasn't landed here yet.
Which
the
one?
James E. Pepper, the one.
Yeah.
The can.
Dude, yeah, man, that is a surprisingly good whiskey for 5. I mean, an average of 5.5 years old. I don't know what that means, but you know.
And it's the first time they're really bringing out their distillate, right?
Yeah. This is all their distillate apparently. So
I mean, when they had 10 and 11-year MGP, I didn't hate it either.
yeah, well, they were sourced from MGP, MGP and Barstow Bourbon Company. They were sourcing from in the beginning. So
yeah, check out this old Kroger pick Ernie gave me the rest of.
oh, nice. I have I pulled out a 15-year knob too that I had. I didn't realize it was even sitting up there. This is I don't even know where I got this. Champagne's Market. It's an old 15-year. So
It doesn't matter. It's a 15-year. It's a 15-year Knob Creek pick. Look at the color on that thing.
I know. Look at that thing. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it's not tasty at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not terrible.
Yeah. So I held dropping the link from everybody because I thought you might want to hang out for a minute.
Yeah. Just gonna hang out for a little bit with you. I'm still recovering from last night's interview. That was pretty fun.
It was. He was very different. I guess different from what I expected. For those who don't know, Jason had the current master distiller for Ross and Squibb, aka MGP, on.
First of all, I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah.
So, when he walked in, I'm like, this guy looks like.
I mean, they went from Larry Ebersole, to Greg Metz, to him.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know if
as he was explaining last night, there was just there wasn't like a true successor. So they put a lot of people in different positions, and they kind of learned underneath Greg. He said he learned under Greg Metz for like 3 years. It was crazy, man. And then he just leaves all this whiskey here. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but he left everything, including the Gatsby. He just left. He's like, that's for you.
That's freaking awesome.
I was like, that's freaking awesome, dude. Thank you. So, plus he let me preview a couple things, which I can't talk about, or he'll sue me. So
he pulled them out of the pocket, kind of
pull them out of his book bag. He's like, I have 2 things here I want to get your opinion on.
In like actual bottles, or
no. One of them, both of them were in sample bottles. Yeah. So
were they delicious?
One of them was unfinished. But the other one that was finished, that's going to be some sort of fall release. I think that was the only thing he could really tell me was really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was interesting. It was just he was very different from I was expecting. Like an older, I don't know where he came from, but I was expecting like a rich history something, and then it was like, it's up one day. He said I was master distiller.
So it's weird too, Ben, because like he comes over and he's like talking to me, and I'm like, man, it might be a little bit of a like, I'm gonna have to pull some information out of him because he wasn't really talking to me. Maybe he was a little nervous or whatever. I mean, he's coming to my house for the first time. I know it's kind of a weird situation, but he's not really saying much. And then like he got on camera, and then like you ask him a question. I mean, the guy knows all his history. I mean, he was very well versed in all things MGP. I was really impressed.
He was definitely a little worried about what he might say.
For sure. For sure. Well, I don't think people realize that MGP Ross and Squibb is a publicly traded company, so a lot of so their stuff is very, they have to be super careful. It's not just like, oh, we don't want to say anything until the launch. I mean, there are a lot of monetary reasons why they can't say anything.
As somebody who works for a Fortune 500 company, I get it.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Oh man, I forgot how good this Knobby is.
They're all fantastic.
Yeah.
I remember how good the one was from that basically kind of crappy store in Sayville, J&J.
Wow, I think I remember that store.
Yeah, you had sent one of their picks to Adriana.
Yeah. Yep.
And I had them, obviously.
Yep.
I think I might even still have one. Yeah, no, you believe me, you would know the store if you walked in there.
Mm-hmm. No, Mr. Gray Shot, he didn't leave me any shoes. He was only wearing I don't know what. I think he was wearing On Clouds or something.
So he was comfy.
Mm-hmm. Man, gosh, the oak intensity on some of these older 15 years is so prevalent compared to what you get now.
Yeah, this one I'm drinking. I don't know the stats on it, but it literally almost tastes like a Dusty.
Yeah. I was getting that on the nose a little bit. It got a little bit of that, and it's funny too because back then when these were coming out, was that even a note that I realized was happening? And then as you go, then as you go forward, drinking Dusties, you're like, oh, it is a Dusty note.
It tastes a lot like a Dusty Beam.
Yeah.
That's freaking wild. And yet, when people said you need to get all these you can get your hands on, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll buy one or two extra.
Yeah, dude, that shit is good. Oh my god!
Not to say I haven't had a few really good 9 years. I have.
Dude, they're out there. There are some gems out there. I know Jeffrey Wack and those guys. They had found that really good Knob Creek that they thought was what was it called, Beam Tack or something?
That was one of Vic's stores actually.
That was Vic's store. Yeah, dude, that was a great pick. And then there are some gems out there. I mean, again, you get lucky enough to get that as one of your barrels and get a chance to try it. They are out there. I mean, I've heard that they are going to start getting a little older. I mean, I'm not saying a bunch older, but you could start seeing some 10-year ones out there maybe this year. So we'll see.
I didn't find it for the stream, just because again I prepped this in about 10 minutes when Nolan had to postpone.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Only in a half hour. It is what it is,
Yeah.
He actually thought we were pre-recording it. He didn't realize we were doing it live. So.
Oh. So did that make a difference?
Well, he thought it would be easier to reschedule it.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then he's like, "All right, can we do next week?" And I'm like, "Well, I've had a year-long major project I've been involved with, and next Wednesday overnight it deploys. So I don't know if I'm gonna. Definitely wasn't scheduling a distillery.
It deploys
for that night. Yeah. Well, it's a 10 or 12 hour deployment. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. Stacy's putting down some Irish whiskey for one night and pouring a Knob Creek pick. Good job.
There we go.
I'll see Stacy this weekend at the.
That's awesome.
I can't believe how much Ohio is going all in all these bottles.
They are going all in. It's crazy.
Yeah, all in, man.
But somehow they pulled Fred.
So yeah, that I don't get, but I get it, but I don't get it. Yeah.
Well, the only thing I could think of is they want to try and pull the bourbon drinkers to try the Irish.
Yeah, I mean, from talking to them, I mean that's basically what it is. They're just trying to shift a little bit of the, and I mean, I'm sure Stacy could go on a 15-minute soliloquy on how good Irish whiskey can be if people give it a chance outside of Jameson. And,
she's taken me on a freaking journey.
Yeah, dude, like the some of the bottles that she gets is just insane, and it's the stuff that they're making in Ireland right now. I don't even understand how people even look at Jameson anymore. I mean, I get it, but I mean, there, and you know what? I gotta say that Ohio has a decent Irish whiskey selection. I'm sure Stacy would probably argue that point, But
Mhm.
you know, when you're looking for like Redbreast and Teeling and some of these other smaller brands that are out there, Ohio does have some of those, but all these newer ones that they're bringing in, like Waterford and Fercullen and Bua and Clonakilty and all these, I mean, it's crazy how many they're bringing in. So
Yeah, it was like they just like opened the floodgates out of nowhere.
yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
it's kind of awesome.
I honestly think that you'll be when you come through here, there'll probably be some left, but the Teeling single cask I had, that Virgin American Oak one it was a butterscotch bomb. It was freaking delicious.
I have no doubt, Stacy, between you, Stacy, a couple of the legends in here, that there'll probably be a couple secured.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not worried.
For sure.
But sometimes, you know what it is? March is a great time to come through because it's like it's not the heavy season yet. It's still a little cold. Kentucky's still got some stuff on the shelves. Ohio hasn't been, people are still recovering from drinking from the holidays a little bit. So like the shelves are pretty full.
Oh,
By
for sure.
April, it's starting to get towards, it's warming up a little. It's getting towards, you've got people have, broken through with, what do you call it? I forget.
Well, I mean, we have the first big.
Day. If I pronounce it wrong, Stacy will hate me. I forget which pronunciation she hates and she doesn't. It makes me just double think it every time I go to say it now.
Wait, with pronunciation of what?
I forget if the correct pronunciation is St. Patty's Day or St. Patty's Day.
What? Wait, what did you just say that's different?
Patty versus Paddy.
Oh, okay. So 2 T's versus 2 D's. Got it.
Yeah, and I believe it's Patty's Day, and that's how I always said it. But now I second guess myself.
all I heard was, I don't know if it's St. Patty's Day or St. Patty's Day. I was like, wait, what did you say that's different?
The little t in there.
I'm like, how is that different, Ben? What's happening?
I'm a little different, you know this.
Oh, you're getting corrected. It's happening.
See, I knew it was going to happen.
Holy shit, that was funny.
So how wrong was I right the first time or wrong the first time?
I don't even know.
I've been behind in chat. Let's see if there's anything here. I have so many knobs in your mouth tonight.
That's true.
Everybody cheersing you. Ben has more knobs than hands. I've seen videos like this before.
Damn, man.
Ernie's yelling for the triple bass. The man of Maryland is in the house. Brian Tracy. Whiskey's dedicated Falcons fan in the house.
Yes, and don't you forget the only Falcons fan. Whiskey Tube's only Falcons fan. Yeah.
Yeah, that was some stream. There you go. There's Stacy. That's right. You said she was correcting me already. Let's see here. Trying to speed round so I can get to her yelling at me.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, let's see here. Bill is grabbing the pepper tomorrow. Got them to hold one. There you go.
The pepper.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be behind counters before you know it. It's going to be behind the counters, say $200, and said endorsed by Jason C.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
right next to the Fortaleza.
Oh God, I hate when that. I could actually literally feel it when I'm like talking to the camera and be like, "Yeah, this is one you're gonna want to pick up." I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin this bourbon for so many people. It sucks." But so far, what I've seen online is that even the ones that are on secondary are only going for like 90 to 100, so it's not crazy.
They made a ton of it.
Yeah.
It's not that old. The 2 Knob Creek picks, 15 picks I've had have been Oaky Brown Sugar Heaven. Yep. It's about time. Don't even get me started. Oh, the Natterjack's cast strength. That was the one with the frog on it, right?
Yeah, the Natterjack cast strength's really good. We got to try the Writer's Tears cast strength. However, That bottle's like 100. That bottle's pricey.
Stacy was saying that the Furcullen one was like,
dude,
Yeah,
Furcullen, the Furcullen 15 is like an $80 bottle. It's so effing good for the money.
yeah, I think it was even less. She was saying, and it's
Yeah,
like,
it might be. They said it was gonna be around 80 with tax or whatever. I think the wholesale price was like
there it is.
something.
Patty, not Patty. See, I did say it right the first time. It's just I've seen you yell at so many people for it that now I'm worried I'm gonna say it wrong. Finding the Whistler cash strength store pick in my local grocery store was incredible. Never seen one before. What do they go for, Jerry? Yeah. Gordo yelling, Patty. Jesus. Makes no sense. St. Patrick, not St. Patrick.
Love it, Cheech.
Got to go with the double D. There you go.
Yeah, 4 leave. Yeah, Stacy says for Colin.
St. Patty's Dad Titties Day. Double D, not hard.
I just screwing up everybody.
It's pronounced St. Patricia's Sacrifice of the Blanton Sucking Virgin Day. Okay. St. Patrick's Day, a.k.a. my birthday, Ernie the Brewbaker Maker. I can always find a party to celebrate. Ernie, that's your birthday? That's crazy. That's cool. That's why they're bringing in the Gaelic. That's why they're messing things up with a fake language. And now she's going to kill me. So see, Shane's here. Cheers, all. Mike Stahl's here. Cheers, Mike. How you doing? Live Wire Whiskey, Sunday nights. Check that thing out if you don't know.
Stallsy.
Now you know. I get annoyed about it. Oh, shit. Shits is now married.
What?
Adam, that's right. Whiskey Shits' wedding was tonight.
Oh my gosh. That's a brave woman.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome though. I didn't realize he was on the way to being betrothed.
Yep. That's one of the reasons he stepped away for a while. One of. So since you're doing it, I'm going to get into a little 14-year, 9-month pick.
14-year, 9-month. There you go.
But, you know, it wasn't a true 15.
God, man, I can't stop nosing this glass. It's so good. Hey, were you ever able to find a Knob Creek 12 cash strength? Did you get one when it came out like years ago?
Yeah, I actually bought it. What's the big... I forget which location it is. It's the liquor barn next to a big sporting goods store. Do you know where I'm talking about? It's one of the bigger ones. It has like a really big bar in the back.
Yeah, I don't know the location. I know where it is off the highway, but I don't know the
You know
location.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they have this like back room where the higher end stuff is. With like,
Yep.
And that bottle right there was sitting there.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah,
Come
somebody
on, what are you doing? Twitching out here on me. There we go. And it's the 124.3.
Yeah, Daniel Sutherland just asked me what my favorite Knob Creek is. That's an interesting question. I don't know, man. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it might be that Knob Creek 12 cast strength. I think was ridiculous. I mean, aside from any of the ridiculous 15-year-old picks from back in the day, if we're just talking about regular releases, probably that Knob Creek 12 cast strength. I like it better than the 15-year, the 18-year. I mean, the regular 12-year is a banger too, but man, when you get it at cast strength, it's stupid good.
Yeah, that 12 cast strength's got to be it. I mean, some of these old picks destroy everything on the planet, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, some of these 15-year-old picks will. I mean, some of this stuff can go like BTAC level.
Yeah, and they were $45, $49.
Yep. I mean, so stupid when you think about it, man.
And just sitting there.
The value in these things, just crazy. Yeah,
I mean,
nobody was buying them. Nobody cared.
and you know, but the rumors were out there that it was going to get younger. But what I was going to say earlier is I found in a store in Maryland when I was down there in October. It was end of September or October. I found a small store had a 12-year recent pick. And I bought two of them, one for me and one for Adriana, and I couldn't put my hands on either one in the short time before the stream. But it was like a 2023 pick. Like, I looked at the label, because I always look at the label, and I was like, wait a minute, there's too big a spread. Like, what's going on here? So,
well, I mean, look how many brands though that have come out since these started kind of disappearing. I mean, that are using like the high age stuff. I mean, you have the Baker stuff that's out there. You know, they have those 13-year, 13 to 14-year silver label bottles that are out there. All the Hardin's Crease with the crazy high age statements. God, what else? I mean, the limited edition Knob Creeks, the 15, the 18, God knows what else is coming out. I mean, it's like they just keep bringing out brands using higher age whiskey. I mean, even some of that higher age stuff made it into some of the little books along the way too. So it's just endless, and they just keep making more brands. Dude, are you pumped about that Burai though?
I'm definitely curious about it.
Dude, I love the proof on it, man. 113 proof.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm glad they didn't go 100 on it. I'm just saying, it's kind of
cool. I mean, it sounds great. I'm just worried. Well, they put age statements on it, right?
Yeah. I could actually pull it up here. I have it in my.
I think it was not, and I feel like it was more than we would have expected.
I think there's more rye than bourbon in the blend too.
I actually believe it was your stream the first time I saw it. I think I missed it. No, it was either on your stream or Coming Whiskey. I'm not sure which. And did you see Stacy put it up? The Furcullen 15 is $64.95.
Oh, was it that cheap? I thought that was the wholesale price. I didn't know was that the retail price? Because I wasn't sure. 30% of the bourbon is 9 years and 70% of it is rye, and that's 7 years.
Yeah, so that's it's interesting how rye heavy they went on it too. The 70-30.
Yeah, I mean I like that. I like that in a good rye. I like it when it leans a little bit more spice.
Oh, these old picks.
Yeah, it's hard to. My gosh, and I feel like it's just getting sweeter in the glass too. Like that oak is kind of taking a back seat to this really like dark caramel, brown sugar.
Ernest Stevenson in the house. Cheers, man. That's a great freaking hat. Look at that thing.
The Viking. He probably opens up some beers with that thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Ken Dad in the house. Cheers, man. Sitting here with Old Man Joe and the Ayats. Holy crap.
Really?
I'm going to have to do a little something here.
Nice stall. Oops.
Where is he? Here he is. I'm going to try a little experiment here.
Oh, shit. 21090 in the house. What's going on, guys?
Is it 21090 or is it Andy?
It's 21090, so...
Oh, so it's definitely Todd.
Yeah, so it's definitely Todd.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him. How do you read the Knob Creek laser code? I have a similar 9-year, 120 proof in the short, smooth bottle, black and gold label. There was a thing not that long ago on how to... I'm trying to remember. There was a thing not that long ago where Jim Beam released some of how to read their laser codes, I believe. But the only laser codes that matter is still Wild Turkey.
That's right.
That's how you know your batch. That's how you know your years. Turkey laser codes are the only laser codes that matter. Lasers.
Lasers.
Steve Burkow in the house all the way from Cali. Evening. Cheers. I sent Mike the link. We'll see if they jump on from the wedding.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage.
From the wedding?
Oh, and I guess they're not at the wedding.
Oh.
With no audio. Talk. That's a penis.
Oh.
What's up, OMJ? I think their mouths are broken.
I feel like I'm watching one of those old Japanese flicks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Those get a little messy. Mike, you've got him muted.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No audio.
No audio. Yeah, there it goes.
Now it's like an old kung fu movie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, no.
Ooh,
Oh god, dude.
Yeah.
You got cheese whiz in your microphone or something, Mike.
yeah, hang on. There you go. Picked up my very first Knob Creek 12 in my hunt video last week. What a great pour. Casey Cypress pick sample I got from Vic was insane. Yeah, I believe that was the beam tack.
Yeah, that was the beam tag. Yep.
PA did their annual clearance sale for last week and had Knob 12 for half price. Wow. And there is Todd. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Todd. How are you? Everybody going, Todd. Todd's cool. Todd. Oh.
Todd, congrats on pulling a Corbin Cash, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's friggin' cool.
I have small regrets about giving yours away, but I did get a nice sample of it, and you know.
Well, we're picking another this year, so you have another shot.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I gave it to Sean, so you know, yours he loves it. That's why I literally have a big sample of it over here. Oh, you're trying it again.
Yeah, he loved that single barrel.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there he is.
There.
All right, now it's gorgeous.
Now it looks better. But we'll go to
Now it's gorgeous.
What's up, Jim?
Now it's better.
Hey, you got
Gorgeous,
Tim in the background.
There's
What
beautiful women, there's beautiful women in the house, and we're stuck with these three.
Not wrong.
What's going on, gentlemen?
We just got back from Schitz's wedding.
He didn't run away?
He did not. It was actually a nice little ceremony.
Well, she didn't run away either. That's cool.
Kathy Joe!
Hi.
Hey, Kathy Joe.
Did they at least have some good whiskey at the wedding?
No, it was a no alcohol venue.
Yes,
I mean,
there
there
was.
was good whiskey at the wedding.
Yes, there was.
But it was
It
not
just
served.
was in flasks.
So what did you end up bringing, Mike?
I ended up not bringing it because I had to fly out last minute yesterday because the roads were closed coming to Utah.
But whiskey
Oh.
for you.
But Nick brought a
Hi, Wes.
High West
Bottled and bond.
bottled and bond rye, 100% rye that we got at the distillery this morning,
It was wonderful.
and it was really good.
So freaking good.
And then Tim had
Tim had the Dukes of Hazmat.
Dukes of Hazmat,
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
and then
Adriana brought some Knob 12.
Of
course she did.
Yeah,
I know,
here's
so we
your
looked
shock
surprised.
face.
Yeah.
so it was we had a variety, but in fairness, I think Shits drank most of the flasks.
Again, here's my shock face.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. They had a nice wedding. This was Miss Ayet,
Riot.
Riot.
Like a riot, but without the R.
like Ariat, but without the R.
No, like a riot.
No.
Oh, a riot.
Like
Okay.
let's start a riot.
Oh, the Kathy Joe actually did the wedding
Really?
officiated.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So that was cool, and yeah, it was a good time.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was small and cozy, and yeah, it was
There
fun.
better be video of this.
Did Nick
I-
get some?
Well, so I was, because Frankie didn't come with me because we flew the same day. And so she stayed home, but I was FaceTiming with her so she could watch it. Adriana, I was also doing photos, and Adriana thought I was recording it. So she's like, I'll hold the camera. And like all of a sudden Frankie's face was big on the screen, and she was laying in bed watching, and so it was not the best angle. Like, I hope a lot of people didn't see it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
Wouldn't
I
be
think I
least
saw
before
people
it's a mess.
recording, but it wasn't us.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. Oh,
So anyway, but yeah, it was good. It was fun. And we've gotten to hang out. We went and saw Adriana and Nick last night. Got
Yeah.
to hang out with their pup.
we got to hang out.
The
With
shyest
Hammy.
pit bull ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Aw.
the
Oh,
giant
Hammy?
people.
I want to hang out with Hammy.
Yeah,
Hammy's
Hammy-
so dang cute. Very treat motivated. I learned that one quickly.
yeah, it was kind of cheating trying to get love from Hammy. She kept giving her treats.
It's not cheating if you know it works.
Nobody else could get near the treats. Kathy Joe would stab us.
Yeah.
So that's why Tim brings hearts all the time with chocolate.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
We didn't mean
understands
to
treat
hijack
motivation.
your stream though, Ben. Sorry, buddy.
That my whole stream tonight is impromptu because my guest had to postpone. So instead, I ended up with just a legend and some more legends. I did all right.
It's a pretty good day.
And Tim.
Yeah. And Tim.
And Tim.
So when's the Kalori wedding, Jason?
You're gonna have to ask Kim about that.
Yeah, the second Tuesday of next week.
February 30th.
People ask me that all the time. I'd marry her tomorrow, but you have to remember she's been through a pretty crazy divorce herself, so she's got a little bit of cold feet to walk down the aisle again, and I understand. So I'm not pushing her. So
As somebody who's been in an interesting relationship for 17 years and hasn't gotten down the aisle, if you love each other and things work, you don't have to involve the government. Just saying.
Yeah, but then Kathy Joe can't be your minister.
I've officiated weddings without signing a marriage license before.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
It's just a ceremony.
So just
Can be done.
yeah, makes it easy, Ben.
Yeah.
Let's get Bonnie on the phone. We can do it from
Right here. We can do it right
now,
here.
Ben.
Oh my God! Right here, we have witnesses too.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
true. You only have to get.
Sorry. All right, everybody. It's been a great stream.
You do it right now.
It's discounted.
You only have an anniversary every 4 years.
That's right.
Of course, old man Joe comes in with the Jew motivation. It's discounted.
Oh, Bonnie's chiming in. 18 years and 26 days. He's counting the days.
Bonnie's like, send me the link right now, Ben.
Hey, I gave the girl a ring. I'm just saying. What the?
She pawned it. No. Got to do it with diamonds next time, Ben. I'm just kidding. Ben's like, they were diamonds, man. Why are you making me mad right now?
He's like, I gave her a ring, Pop.
Yeah.
You all don't even know what she put me through to find the ring she wanted.
Oh yeah.
That was almost a year, 6 months to a year search.
She has to look at it every day. I don't blame her.
Yeah, meanwhile, guys
Yeah.
just get banned.
Hey, Tim's has shiny stuff in it.
Do you have shiny stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you can't see on the screen. Little tiny things that look like diamonds.
We call them canardlies because you can hardly see them.
Dude, how do you do that and work that hard? I would be like, although mine's white gold. Oh, really?
15
They're
years.
not real diamonds then, Tim. I'm just
Diamels.
telling you.
I said,
Yeah.
little things that look like.
Yeah, there's a tax incentive to not be married.
Is there? I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like I saved money when we
There's
got
a reason they call it the marriage penalty when you file taxes. No, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
There's like a thing in Congress right now to try and get rid of it. It really is. It costs you like an extra 5% on your taxes or something like that if you're married, if you file together and you're married.
There's something in Congress.
It's worth
that's
it,
rid of
Ben.
I don't think it's
Just
going to make
kidding.
taxes go down.
Yeah, here you go. Bonnie's blaming her roommate.
That's
It was her fault.
Did we just solve the problem? It was merely a miscommunication?
Oh no, definitely was not a miscommunication.
Oh, okay. I thought we just had a marriage counseling moment right there. A relationship counseling.
Nah, we went to Fight Club for a while.
Oh,
I don't know anything about it.
yeah.
That's
Do you want to share?
Number one.
No, you can't.
Just kidding.
Rule number one.
Oh, you're not allowed
Yeah,
to share?
yeah, Fight Club.
Fight
Oh.
Club.
Rule number 1, don't talk about Fight
Oh,
Club.
yeah.
What is that? Is that the batch 2, Gatsby?
Yeah, that's 2.
Oh.
So which did you end up liking better? I don't remember.
I actually like the batch. I felt like batch 1 was a little bit more of
Who's gonna
the
hold now?
oaky like dusty notes, and then batch 2 is a lot sweeter. So, like for me, I kind of like batch 2. I think last night.
Okay.
Hold it on
Yeah,
you.
the big problem with batch 1, and it's sitting, well, right there behind Matt's mug
Matt's
over here.
yeah.
That was it. Just had like no finish.
That was my issue with it. This one has a little bit better of a finish on it.
Yeah, it was also you got it for the perfect price last night, but it was like, what was it, like $20 or $30? It was like $30 more,
Especially.
batch 2 or something, and it came in a flimsy, shitty box.
Yep, pretty much.
Whereas, like the Volstead and Gatsby 1 came in this like reveal, awesome thing. The government is anti-love. Oh, sorry. The woman who works for my jeweler fault on the diamond hunt. And yes, like a true Jew, I have a jeweler.
Excellent. And a diamond merchant. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you need a deal, you guys know a guy.
That's even the worst thing you could have said, man. Just saying.
God, these old 15-year picks are amazing.
Yeah, I drank mine a little fast.
So what are you guys drinking now? Just staring at the camera empty. Oh, they got empty.
Crown Royal Blackberry.
Oh no, Black Velvet imported.
Black Velvet imported.
Toasted caramel velvet.
I mean, they are in Utah right now. Do they even have whiskey?
Yeah. Just bought this. Got a High West bottled and bond rye.
Can only get it at the
Distillery only.
Does it suck?
Good.
It's so
Oh.
it's so annoying that High West does that now. They're such pains in the asses now. It pisses me off. I can't.
Well, the distillery releases the much higher prices. The picks are nothing like what they were. Luckily, you got one of the last ones with the Grape Ape. That
Yeah.
was like one of the really real finished last ones. I still have a bottle of that.
Oh, do you? Wow.
Yeah.
This smells like
And then,
Wind Creek rice.
sorry, Midwinter's
Wind Creek rice.
Midwinter's did the Fonzie. Midwinter's jumped the shark for sure.
Yeah, it did.
The orange on
Yeah.
it.
You know when year over year they drop the price on it, they realize they screwed something up.
Yeah, I mean,
Even if it was back at 99, I don't know that I'd want it.
Yeah.
there's just too many poor finished ryes now to compete with it. When it was the only one in the game, that's what it was.
I think it's a West Coast thing.
Sorry, are we interrupting you guys?
No, sorry.
No, we're talking about the flavors.
What
Yeah,
does
we took a tour
OMJ
this
taste
morning.
like? What does OMJ taste like?
Everybody wants to know that question.
Only some of us do know.
Add a little bit.
I wear that red sticker for a reason.
Well, we let these guys in, JC. You think we should let the rest of the clan in?
Who else is waiting back there?
Nobody. I didn't drop the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Unleash hell.
All right. Yeah, let's unleash hell. I mean, I did send it to Stacy, but she didn't.
John Kranz is like, when can I get on here?
He's probably found a better place to be by now.
Maybe.
Oh.
There it is. Let's see. Let's unleash hell. I have unleashed the Kraken.
It is.
Oh my God. Alex Briere, the moose. I'm not used to seeing old man Joe with his clothes on.
Enjoy.
And in seconds, John Kranz.
Cheers.
And there we go.
Mike.
Throw something at him. He didn't hear you.
Your arm's falling off.
But I'm here, Mike.
Hey, there's Kranz.
Hey, Ben. Hey, guys. Hey, Jason.
What's up, John? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing
What you
good.
sipping on, John?
I just poured a 1792 full proof.
No, I love that Knob Creek.
I don't have any knob in the house at the moment, so I'm going
Dude,
1792.
that sounds like a serious physical problem.
Yeah, well, I don't have that problem yet, but I'm getting old, so.
And Kathy's like, what the hell am I doing here?
I'm having time of my life. I don't have work. I'm on vacation. I've got salt and vinegar chips and whiskey. I am in good shape.
Ooh, salt and vinegar. There you
How
go.
long are you guys in Utah?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, just tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, well,
they're-
I guess if you're in Utah, the first thing you want to do is get the hell out of there.
Where's Adriana now?
they're at home. They were tired.
Oh, they were tired. Okay.
Yeah, they're old.
Well, she's getting over being sick too. So
Oh.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you started day drinking at 10:30 in the morning.
That's
doesn't
true.
help.
All right, I'm going to crack a new bottle because I've been
Oh.
curious about this thing for too long.
Was it a good ceremony, then?
Yeah, it was nice. It was a really nice ceremony.
Cool.
It was a nice ceremony. Kathy Joe did it.
I know. You're welcome.
What did I do with that bottle? Too much floor whiskey.
it's my turn to talk.
No, it's right in front of me. That's why I couldn't find it.
Oh.
Yeah, they did a good job. Kathy Joe incorporated all the kids, so both his kids and her kids, and they all got to talk. It was super cute.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice, Ben.
So, has anybody ever actually tried this? I've never tasted this.
No.
The Shelfer 9-year 120 proof.
Oh, just a small batch.
No, it's a single barrel Shelfer.
Yep.
Oh, 120. Yeah.
Single barrel reserve. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a distiller pick. I don't know. I've seen them. I don't know what the deal is with them. And there's wax flying everywhere already.
Oh,
Because
must be
this
an old
one
one.
has like an intermediate wax. It looks like the newer wax, kind of, but it's also crackly like the old
Yeah.
wax.
If it's not hitting you in the eye, it's not authentic.
A
Yeah,
piece
the old
just-
wax, we needed a vacuum for it.
A piece
Yeah.
just flew and hit the monitor.
That sounded kind of dirty, Jason. I'm not gonna lie.
No. That's why you have to learn to open the knob away from you. All right.
Never
speaking
point
of
the knob
knobs,
right at you.
we got 3 knobs waiting in the background now. So let's
Oh,
put
hey,
them-
hey, Jody.
What's up, Z-Man? Oh, look who's got the
Hey, man,
Oh man, it is turning into a knob fest. Love it.
Speaking of knobs, here's another one. And just because we brought in those 2, we got to class the joint up with the fishing dot.
There you go.
Hey, Mark.
It's not
Mark.
invaded, so I can't tell you about it. Cheers, guys.
What's
No.
up?
What's up, Mark?
I'm trying
Internet?
to-
Hello.
you know what? I'm going to do a fast pull and see if the wax flies at the camera.
No, don't do it.
And that,
Yeah, do it.
this,
Yeah, it
this
did.
might make it till Sunday.
The wax just went flying everywhere.
It's not this.
Back in, creep back.
This one was.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to finish it on Sunday, Mark?
Or stepping
I
on
probably
it?
should have
Might make it till Sunday.
There's still more.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Probably.
Barefoot in the kitchen. I was like,
Hey Ben, we'll dip off, but we'll have you up and we'll be watching. But we're talking. I don't want to be to your stream.
Nah, whatever.
Here's Mike.
All right,
Yeah.
see you guys later.
Cheers,
Hi,
Mark.
it's we're gonna watch him leave. Oh, okay. Well, again.
You could actually see that the wax has just been shredding off. Look at this.
Yikes.
I'll fucking do. Mine is not. Mine isn't that bad. It cleaned it nice, and this is a brand new bottle.
Yeah, does that have the bumps on the back of it? Is that a lumpy bottle?
Yeah, see, that's what's weird.
Yeah.
This is a lumpy
Yeah.
bottle with the old wax. It's like
Yeah.
Oh, I got an
weird-
old smooth
it's a
bottle, a
weird
little
in
small one.
between. Oh, there we go. There's the last piece. Just broke off in a nice shrapnel
Dude.
chunk.
Mark, these are good at 120 proof, man.
I believe it. I haven't opened it yet.
I
Hey,
cracked
you made
it
it
open.
hard now. That's a different angle.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got a different angle than that.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Move the camera on the other side.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Phone's on the other side.
Oh, there we go. So I need a bowl of soup.
Picky, John.
You're making them uncomfortable.
Oh,
John's
not
OCD
even-
didn't like that.
He's like, what do you mean it's a different angle? I got to switch it back. What do you mean?
No, it was fine. I'm just like, wow, that's a different. I thought he was in a different room or something. So,
No, I'm same room.
okay.
I got some Old Bay clam chowder I'm trying to grub on.
Ooh.
Oh, there he is. Finally. That's why you just throw the bottle in the garbage. Yeah, baller. Could I throw this bottle in the garbage?
Who? No.
No.
Baller's rye.
Oh, those 115 rides, man, those are so good.
Uh-huh. Finished the 9-year 120 pretty fast. Good stuff. Worst wax in the game. Not lying there.
No, they've gotten better.
Those are like the Russell single barrel shelfers. Interesting. What's up,
13
T-Rob?
13 and 18 Shelby.
Cheers,
It took
Rob.
me all week last week to clean out the whiskey room and get rid of all that floor whiskey. Let's just say my mom got a lot of whiskey this week that she picked up.
Uh-oh. Is it all finished?
You would think so.
No, I know she loves the finished whiskeys. She loves Heaven Hill and Sagamore. That's all I know.
How much wax I could get all over the place.
Well, there's no problem in loving Sagamore. But,
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Bonnie.
hey, Bonnie.
Cheers, Bonnie. Good
See you
night.
tomorrow on.
Cheers.
T-Rob.
Rusty, I didn't know why the dungeon was on. You should have got on there.
I don't know any of those guys.
Jody Bourbon Bounty
They were-
with cheers,
they were-
bitches.
They were on there screaming at each other.
Yeah,
Who
Jody
was?
had a fun stream earlier tonight.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, if you want to have the most interactive stream you can find with prizes that add up to very little, you should check out Bourbon Bounty.
I had heard about him, but I didn't know. I hadn't watched his stream. All of a sudden, I found out Brother Mark was on. Like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Now I've jumped on the past few weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get Wisconsin-y in here.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Gordo?
Gordo. What's up, man?
Gordo.
Did someone into the garage?
No, I'm in
Different
Tulsa,
location.
Anybody
Oklahoma.
Oh.
surprised T-Rob's in the gym?
Not
Oh,
really.
no.
No, I gotta catch up to T-Rob. I'm trying.
You got the guns going?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. He's a much larger man than I am, so
he is a big boy.
he's a big dude.
He's a good dude.
He could probably rest his elbow on Jason's head.
Yeah, pretty much.
He could rest his elbow on my head.
Well, he could rest his elbow on lots of people's heads,
Similar
regardless
height,
of their height. But we're just talking about comfortably.
Yeah.
Just comfortably. Just boop.
I actually think me and Jay are pretty similar in height, if I remember right.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
For some reason, Ben, I thought you were taller.
This is Ben's OnlyFans. Let's leap on the knob fest.
That makes sense from a Canadian.
Never pointed at your eye. Very true. Will O'Neill in the house. What's up, legend? My brother down. Trying to the cast strength right. I haven't had any yet, but it is on deck.
That's what I tell the wife. Don't point it at your eye.
You haven't had a cast strength rye?
Really?
Yeah.
Knob
What I
travel
haven't tried yet
tonight?
is I haven't tried a 7-year age stated yet.
Oh, the 7-year age stated rye? I actually haven't cracked that open too. I did buy a bottle, but I haven't tried it yet.
I was actually thinking about buying a 375 of it, like just because. But chances are that just means that all the ryes are probably about 7 years or more.
Yeah, I mean that pick we did was a 7-year rye, so they're all about the same. I guess.
Yeah, that bottle's gone.
Yeah.
Those didn't last long. That's rye. The bourbon ox.
Nice.
The bourbon ox.
I actually, so baller, most people know baller.
Oh, malted
The
bourbon. from
Spanish
Dancing
oak?
Dude. No, that says malted bourbon.
So it's MPP. It's 51 corn, 49 malt.
Oh wow.
No
Freaking
rye.
awful. No,
It's
there's
what?
no rye to that one.
Did you say it's awful?
No, it's awesome.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So baller, I actually recently saw a Knob Creek pick. I was thinking about getting you. I tried it in the stores, a 9-year pick, and it has absolutely no oak to it. It tastes to me like total medicinal cherries. Like, I actually gave the store owner my tasting note was Robitussin.
So they
He's
bought the
like,
barrel.
what do you mean? I taste oak. I'm like, dude, there's no oak in this. It tastes like medicine. You picked this. But then I was
hey Ben, I'm gonna jump off for a second.
All right,
I'll call Kim. I may come back in, so I might
all
see
right,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Cheers, man.
All right, later.
Thank you for coming in at all.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And there go all the viewers.
Hey, it's cool to have them on, though.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, I was supposed to have Backbone on tonight, but they had to postpone last minute,
Yeah.
so that's going to be March 14th now.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good stream for a punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I got Gordo on here. Wait, does that say live from Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing in Oklahoma?
working.
Oh, that's right. I think you mentioned you had to go travel.
Yeah.
So what are you drinking in Oklahoma? With your hotel room sticker on the bottom of the glass? You did.
Hey.
What batch?
Packed well.
124, A124.
Oh, yeah? What do you think?
That bottle's half gone. You must like it.
It's all right. It drinks hotter than the other ones, but
It's dropping
Really?
fast like he's stuck in Oklahoma.
Did you just get that there, or did you bring it with you?
I got it.
Oklahoma, yeah, that's pretty much the.
All right, I actually got to step away for a second, so talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Knob Creek is neither a knob nor a creek. Discuss.
I think it is a creek. It's a rivulet named after the point of land that stuck out like a knob in the bend.
Gordo
Is there an actual origin with that? How they came up with the name?
Yeah, there's actually a creek right up the road that actually apparently is where Abraham Lincoln was born.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Where?
In Kentucky.
Kentucky?
That's
Yep.
cool.
By Springfield or some shit.
No, in
He lived in
Kentucky, where
Springfield,
Abraham Lincoln was born in Kentucky.
Yeah, they lived in Springfield, Illinois.
Yep.
Eventually.
But apparently that was right up the road from where Jim Beam is.
And he had
So
a
that's why they
debate
used that name.
with Douglas in Charleston, Illinois.
Where the hell's
Lincoln-
Hardin's Creek?
There's a Lincoln Douglas, and a Lincoln log cabin is like, I don't know, 15 miles from here, down out in
So
the country.
there's a distillery. I can't remember the name of it, but my local store is going down They're going to a distillery in Harvard, east of Rockford next week. I think it's like Rush Creek or something. To do a pick.
Few is around there somewhere, and
in Illinois, John.
Oval is in Illinois. I don't know if they're NDPs or not.
Yeah, it's in Harvard, Illinois. They're going down to do a double oak pick.
Wow.
Has anybody ever had a?
Hold on, let me check my stock phones.
A what, Z-Man?
A Knob Creek you didn't like?
The smoked maple. I can't stand that crap.
Never had it. Because I wouldn't buy that crap.
It was given to me. There's another one. Oh, you like whiskey? Here. Thank you.
Oh, definitely.
Probably could make an old fashioned out of it and be sweet.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's called Rush Creek. It's in Harvard, which is like halfway between Rockford and like Evanston, probably. I've never heard of them before.
Up north.
Me either.
Me neither.
I just have a wonder if maybe Luddy got heard of them.
Live far away from. I'm sure he did. He knows all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Up and around there.
Maybe Jerry's heard of him. Jerry Black.
He's in Iowa. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he's near.
I figured Luddy may have heard of them on maybe Tim Evans' house.
Them Chicago guys.
Yeah.
Chicago.
This one kind of reminds me of a Booker's, actually. The 120 Select Shelfer one. Nutty like that. Spicy.
I had this pick from Vic that was up from a store out there. This was so good. This was like just roasted peanut all day.
Oh.
So good.
That's the not Beam Tack one, but that other one?
Yeah, the Cypress. That's really, really good.
I lost my barrel. There's a Big Vic barrel around here somewhere. Speaking of Big Vic and samples. There it is.
Nice.
Dark, hiding in the corner. It holds a Glen, but you probably shouldn't transport one full.
I've got a couple samples from Vic sitting here, yeah. And I figure if Sean's going to do Pink Floyd tomorrow night, Jay Spell sent me a picture, sample of Dukes of Hazmat. Maybe I'll do that and Brain Candy side by side during the Pink Floyd stream bar.
Man, that'll get you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I never had Brain Candy, but they got Dukes of Hazmat over there.
I'll send you some. Mark, that Brain Candy, you can barely maybe have a tiny pour. That bottle will last me years.
Well, the same thing with that Hazmat, Dukes of Hazmat one.
Yeah.
Just take a pull of it, lay on the floor in the planetarium.
That's freaking time travel, man. That's.
Yeah. Is that the 160?
Yeah. Yeah, Dukes of Hazmat, it's 160 proof. 160 point, what is it, 160.2?
That's a fucking rye right there for sure, right?
It's a light whiskey.
So the Brain Candy is 156.
It's over there on that bottom. He had a sample. It's the one with the Dukes of Hazzard sticker on it.
Yeah. I figure if I do that and Brain Candy side by side, that'll be a fun night.
Yeah, well,
but it's good to like add it to something else, just blend it in to put a little bit higher proof into something.
Man,
I took even a little bit of Brain Candy, maybe just a tiny little bit, into a pour of mellow corn, and it actually pumps it up.
Oh, really?
Mellow
I
corn.
know about the mellow corn.
Mellow corn is so good.
I mean,
God, it's so good.
I don't know.
I had to pour
You
once
can get that
for
stuff for
taste
$15, $16 a bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
$20 around here.
And it's a bottle and bond, which is scary.
$19.99.
Yeah, it is. I think it's probably the best bargain, whatever you want to call it. I mean, damn, it's good.
I don't know. I got an early times bottled and bond in Florida for $17. So
I mean, I get the Evan Williams bottle and bond for like $17 here.
Don't buy this ever.
And then I can get JW Dan for like $15 or $7.50 here.
Yeah.
We started finally getting the early times bottle and bond here, and I think it's $25.
Yeah, I'm starting to run out of it in certain stores.
Which that, the early times?
Yes.
Yeah, we're finally getting it in the Green Bay area now.
Well, I live in eastern Arizona, and I was getting it out of Tempe for the longest time, and I'm still getting there. When I go farther east, it's gone.
Yeah. I haven't seen it around here forever. The first bottle I got was in the gas station, but they don't get it anymore.
Right.
I mean, the only one I'm really looking for right now is that 1783 Heroes Edition.
Go to Florida.
Really gotta try that.
Handles of it. There's handles of it in Florida.
Yeah, I want to try that one so bad.
I can find it. I mean,
I can find a bottle of it around here for you for $25, John.
Okay.
Cost and ship if it's worth it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at a few of the stores around here. Hopefully, I can find it.
I actually have a spare one. I bought one. This one's here.
Because I didn't think the regular 1783 was that bad.
No, it's actually very good. I didn't really see all that big of a difference myself.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I mean, I will drink the Evan Williams White Label. That was one of my dailies.
Yeah.
That bottle and bond.
Have you tried I've never seen it before. I bought it today because I've never seen it. Evan Williams Green Label. Charcoal. It says it's charcoal filtered on the side.
No,
so
I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, it was $14.99. So I said, nah, whatever.
Is that an older one?
No, it's been around for a few years, and it's
Evan Williams Green Label has been discontinued for a few years.
Right.
Yeah,
really?
That's an older one.
Yep.
We're talking Green Label. The one I loved was the Heaven Hill Green Label.
Yeah, well,
that one was so fucking good.
The one you could only get in Kentucky?
Yeah, that 90 proof 6 year, man. That's so good.
Yep.
Well,
I know there's a bottle of it around here somewhere.
If it's discontinued, I may need to go pick up the rest of it that's sitting in that place.
How many do they have?
If you like it, I would.
I don't know. It was 4 or 5 deep.
Yeah.
Is it what do you call it? It is definitely discontinued. Is that 80 proof or 90?
Yeah, I didn't want to throw this bottle away. But this has been empty for all, but I didn't want to throw it away.
Yeah.
So the last time I went to Kentucky, there were a few places that had them, but they wanted like $60 or $70 a bottle.
Gee, I think this cost me like $16.
Mm-hmm. I think the last time I saw them, they were like $20 or $25.
What was the last time you saw them? It's been a while for me.
2 years?
Yeah.
Year and a half?
But that was a wonderful bottle for a
They haven't officially discontinued them, but
yeah.
But
for a 90 proofer though, man.
Yeah, but nobody's seen them.
Yeah.
But that's when they came out with the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 7 year, and it's just not the same. But they used to have the white label Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond Kentucky only for $20. That was Bottled and Bond, and that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never seen that one. The buddy that brought me back, that Green Label, brought me back this one too.
There you go. Can't go wrong with GTS.
Son of
I think the only JTS we get here is the 80 proof,
I've seen that around. I could get the JTS
which I think is like $9.99 here.
I still haven't opened my Dant.
How's the car doing, John? Is it good?
Yeah, at least I can use my defroster now.
They unfucked it finally.
Yeah, they had to replace the entire HVAC condenser. So what the problem was, one of the motors broke, so only I could adjust the temperature, but it only came out the vents. No floor, no defrost.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So they had to replace everything. So.
Wow.
Sounds like
a like $2,500. So yeah.
Cheaper than a new car these days, even a new used car.
All right, let me catch up on Pat Lowe's on that little hiatus.
Yeah.
StreamYard mobile sucks, yes.
Yeah,
No.
it's not fun.
Oh, Eric Gunderson, man, the JW Dant, I loved. I think that's for like $15 here for 750.
I don't think you should waste your money on a Knob Creek for me. It's just the one thing is it's the least oak, the least wood I've ever tasted on a Knob Creek. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe Baller would like this.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Sounds like he's pretty anti-beam.
Oh, damn. Alex got one of those cutting boards from Mike Stahl.
Nice.
Lucky bastard.
Oh, those walnut ones? Those are
Yeah.
nice.
Those are gorgeous.
Did he get the checkerboard?
Well, good night, Ernest.
Sure,
Oh, yeah?
Ernest Goes Goodnight. I think I saw that movie.
That's the 90 proof. Used to drink that in college. So I'm drinking the 9-year single
Yeah,
barrel,
I like it.
the non-pick. You're drinking it too?
Yeah. It kind of is Bookersy to me. It's nutty and there's a higher proof in there, and it's
I don't want to talk about the stuff we drank in college.
And a little hot.
The reserve hits me on the tip of my palate, and after that, it's
Not as nutty as a Booker's though.
no, not at all.
I don't know.
Up front, and the nut sort of dissipates to.
Yeah,
I don't know what
it's
to call that.
interesting. I don't know that I would buy another one over a 9-year pick ever, but
Yeah, not a pick.
but I'm glad I have it. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Mojo in the house. Cheers, Mojo. How you doing,
What's up,
brother?
Mojo?
Driving now, but hit the like. What do you think you are, me?
Yeah. Here's you.
Kran's going with a little bit of that energy. Remus.
Remus pick, man.
Those are always good.
These are so good.
It's
50,
MGP.
$60.
There you go.
Pretty much guaranteed. good.
Later. There you
Yep.
go. Cheers,
This one's a
Mojo.
9-year, 2-month pick that I haven't opened yet from.
I mean, for a
2020.
115 proof 5-year pick, they're really good.
Hand selected for Sullivan 66 by Freddie No.
It's a gas station.
There you
Oh,
go.
really?
Gas station than the usual one. Yeah.
I wish all those pick labels were that
They
good.
sure are, Eric.
Eric,
Good night, all.
About
Happy
120.
leaving. Good night, Ernie. You freaking legend. Thank you for the pour, brother.
I think I got this at the same store that I got that non-select 9-year one.
Mm.
And they're the
Totally
same
bought
bottle.
it just because of Tony Two Toes. So I'm gonna have to give him a bunch of this. See what he thinks of it. Jig's got some more JTS Brown and Jamesy Pepper today.
Oh, I got to get some more pepper. God almighty, that stuff's good.
The new bottle you're talking about?
Yeah, the beautiful bottle and
Yeah,
oh,
that hasn't come out here yet. I can't wait to see it marked up.
that's the one that looks like a decanter.
yes. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
It'll be around. And Egg Roll's going to take this moment to remind you all to hydrate.
God
On
damn
it. On it.
Check your text, Ben. Okay.
Cheers, Taylor.
Tom is in the house.
Cheers, Tater.
Yeah.
Tater Dom.
Some California people showing up, man.
Yeah. We are going to take a moment. Well, actually, let me confirm. All right, Bourbon Bowler, check your phone. I'm gonna have to pour something better than this. Oh, well, obviously I'm gonna pour Bourbon Bowler's Knob Creek Rye next. So I'm pouring Bourbon Bowler's Rye pick.
The 115 rye pick, not the cask rye pick.
I'm pouring it a little heavy, too. It's in a mini Glen, but pouring it a little heavy. As you see, that's pretty heavy pour for a mini Glen. This is John and Lee's. Yeah, why would I highlight myself? I know how to YouTube. This is John and Lee's Wicked Batch number 7.
Damn.
So, what he was telling me to check my phone was Bourbon Ballers Pops is not doing well.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
For those who know, Bowler also lost his mom last year.
Yeah.
And his dad's in pretty bad shape.
Damn it.
May not be hanging with us too much longer. So, want to take a moment and raise a glass to Vic. And say this is bullshit. Get better, man. Turn it around. Bowler, we fucking love you, brother.
Yep.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers to your pops.
Cheers to your pops, man. Get better. Right on, Bourbon Baller.
Yeah, all the best, Lee.
It's always tough with mamas and dads. Always tough.
Yep. And Lee, that's a freaking good pick, man.
Yeah, cheers there. Egg roll.
Egg roll in the house. Look at this. There you go.
Hey.
Egg roll is always in this stream. Just saying.
He's always in our thoughts, too.
As long as there's come and go, there's egg roll.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cum guzzler. Egg roll hangs out near the cum guzzler.
I was thinking egg roll is more of a quick trip guy, but
I mean, I'm just saying Dan's been called worse things.
They got quick trips down here in Tulsa. They're fucking spelled wrong.
Oh shit! The things I can say, I'm like, nah.
What do they got in Tulsa? The come and go?
Quick trip. Well, they got come and go too.
Yeah, I saw your other one, Ogre, but I'm going to, given the current moments, I'm going to let that one go.
Yeah, you can put everything up here.
I'll read it again later.
Lots of looking baller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep your head up, Bowler. Yep.
Yep.
Chris to your dad, Bowler. Yep. Keep me posted, dude. You know I reach out to you. I want to know what's up. I hate shitty news.
We all do.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is the man hasn't been doing great for a while, but he's 100% doing it on his terms. And I have a lot of respect for the man for that.
Yep.
It still hurts. It's terrible for the family, but he's 100% doing it on his terms. So.
Yep. And that's all you could expect for.
No, that's better.
Hey man, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Well, I think we all kind of see that a lot of the time.
Yep.
You just kind of power
I
through
think
it.
we always wish the best for everybody here.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a spicy meatball, Lee.
Karma is a mother.
He's an egg roll. He's an egg roll. He's an egg roll. Yo. He's an egg roll. The world's biggest egg roll.
Jeez.
That song is awesome. Remember Dennis talking about opening a bar that only served coffee and played Rolling Stones 24/7.
Holy shit, dude. I was just talking to my buddies about that.
Yeah.
Why? Because we got the fucking bar, baby.
There you go. Mojo, while driving, coming in with the facts. When folks pass, they're closer to you to never remember that. They are in your heart.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
I will say I've been listening to some out there stuff lately while I've been driving. Some interesting podcasts and stuff. But podcasts involving people who are well in the know of high-end government research and things like that. And the stuff they say is kind of wild. And, yeah, I have my faith by birth. Is that what I believe? I don't know. I believe there's something. And, like when you hear, like, high-end CIA military people going, there's something else, and they ain't talking about religion. It's makes you think there's definitely something after, we ain't gone. Kind of interesting.
Right. And if you have a life-altering moment where you're, so sick, something has to be done.
Well, let's just remember, Boys, Pops is still here. He is still with us, so let's just cheers to his fight and him doing things his way.
I don't keep it positive. Get it?
There you go. Eric lost his dad in August, and it's 100% true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheers to your pops, too, Eric.
Yeah, cheers. It's a spicy meatball.
That knob tree went away then.
Yeah?
It's delicious, brother. It's so fucking good.
So if it went away, what are you having now?
Oh, I got early times bottom line.
You love that bottle.
Yes, sir.
You drinking Miller Lite too?
There's a bear shit in the woods.
He's got to hydrate.
Lucy, come on.
There you go, man. That's awesome.
I'll slap a bow tie on my Ford tomorrow, all right?
I guarantee
a rental or not?
I guarantee about $2,500 ago, John wishes he did that.
I give everybody shit for owning a Ford because I got a 1966 Ford Thunderbird in my driveway.
So what's your daily drives, even?
It's a 2015 Silverado.
Okay.
But I got a 2002 Silverado sitting next to it. And it's actually on the front lawn. I love my trucks. I love my cars. And
Bowler, you're not an emotional guy, but I know, brother, you got a big heart. But remember, Pops is still here right now.
Yep.
He still could surprise us. I know it's not looking that way, but just saying,
Dude, we're always here, guys. So.
Yep. Asshole, you know my phone is always on. And if you do come home, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about cars, what was everybody's very first vehicle? Go, Ben.
1978 triple red slant six leaning tower of power Dodge Diplomat.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
John, what was yours?
1987 Plymouth K car 4-door.
Oh my god! Was it a turbo at least?
No, it was the 4-cylinder automatic. So
Hey,
when I was younger, we had 2 station wagons where the 4-cylinder 4 on the floor. Damn that.
Gordo.
I had a 1978 Bronco.
He walked a lot.
What motor? 302?
No, it was the God damn it, what the hell was it? Not the 400.
351 modified?
Yeah, 351 modified. Yep.
Yes, there you go. There you go. All right, G-Man.
1972 Dodge Demon Slant 6. You want to hear my second car?
Yes.
All the modern vehicles.
My second car will floor you. It was a 1972 Gremlin, the one with the purple and the stripes over the hood. It had a small block 327 in it. It was blown with a 671 dryer.
Damn.
It had a 4.9-inch in it. 9 seconds and a quarter mile would scare the shit out of you. And it
that fucking would. That would do it.
Rusty, it got 9 miles per gallon. I would drive it in Tucson from one end of the speedway to the other, and I had to fill it back up.
9 miles per gallon. That's pretty fucking good.
69.
Yeah. Fishing Dock.
69 4-door Impala, the 327. And
those Impalas are nice.
It cost me $150 when I got that car, and I got my license in whatever 86 or something. And I promptly ran over a fence with it in the winter time because I got my license in January. It was nice and icy. And if you floor it and you just kind of fishtail on the ice, and suddenly you slide off and squash somebody's fence in the corner of their yard, they don't appreciate that much.
Yeah, they don't appreciate it. Mine was a 1976 Honda CVCC before the 6.
Wow.
Nice. Before they added the vowels.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. They
couldn't
were
buy
really
a vowel because they paid for the car.
The 2-cone transmission.
Yeah.
My uncle had a little tiny Civic like that.
I even
blue,
have
and it was this little bubble thing.
I have a first rebuilt engine story, which was a 62 Honda, and we had a jungle gym thing with a brake on that fucking came down. Did the pistons out of it, crank came out of it. All we had to do was hone out the cylinders. So we just ran the shit through the thing, and then fucking put all new parts in it. Thing ran like a dream.
Yeah. I
Bill
got
had an 87 Ram Prospector. Ram pickup. Look at you.
Yeah. I
There
got
was
to
no
tell
AC
you.
in that old car.
Yeah,
I had to put all 4 windows down, but it was like a snowstorm.
You know
because
that
the
thing
back of
had.
the
You know that thing had
across
one
the
of the
back
worst.
was totally
It had
gone.
one of the
It
most
left the
amazing
flyover.
engines in the world, probably. The 318. All the power of the V6 with the fuel economy of a big block.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I hate that motor so bad.
You know, as slow as that damn little Honda was,
I don't even know what that is. An 82 Oldsmobile Omega.
that's a yeah. There was the Buick. It was the Buick. Buick. It was the same exact body style. Buick.
It's a hatchback, a slant back thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think
From what year?
No, this is one of the super hideous 80s
cars I don't know, and I don't know that one.
No, that was smaller than the Regal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Was
bet
that
you
a
that thing made the
Skylark?
Dodge Omni look good.
It looks like it was a Skylark, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was. It was.
That's probably the Skylark, yeah.
Wow, that thing a thing of beauty. Look at this shit box. It looks like a Malibu.
You remember the really ugly Chevy Citation?
It looks like a Malibu banged a Cutlass
Yeah, that's
Sierra.
what I'm thinking of.
That Chevy Citation was so ugly early 80s.
Oh, it's not a hatchbacky thing, yeah.
Dude,
No, it is ugly though.
That's the epitome of late 70s 4-door, 80s 4-door.
Yeah, it was an X body. So it was a Cutlass Kalis now. So
Yeah.
what body?
Close to Supreme.
Oh yeah, the
X body.
Aspen,
So
you had
X body was
Oh God bless.
the Chevy Citation, the Buick Skylark, and the Pontiac Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, it had the Iron Duke.
Yeah.
If you all don't know the Iron Duke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my aunt and uncle had a Chevy Citation, man. I hated that car.
73 Oldsmobile Delta 88. Yeah.
I had a 75 Delta 88 after my.
Here you
after
go.
my Impala.
Andrew walked a lot. 83 Ford Thunderbird.
Do you guys remember the Chevrolet
J
sedan?
Max in the house, and he walked a lot too. He had an 89 Ford Escort hatchback.
Yeah, I had an 83 version of that same vehicle.
Hey, those Escorts weren't that bad.
No, they were
No,
out.
actually, my buddy Pete had one when I was in college. He had
With
an
a
89
2.4?
Escort hatchback, and he used to drive it as if the gas pedal was a switch. He once got clocked by a cop in it at 89 on an off ramp, and the cop let him go because he couldn't believe it could do it.
That radar's wrong.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And he beat on that thing so hard the wire harness melted.
Oh, really?
Yep. JH had it. Wow, an AMC.
Whatever. Don't listen to that guy. Whatever. 364 speed. Come on. Really?
Rusty, just don't hate that he's cooler than you.
I know. Damn it.
John Kranz, who's this guy? First car he owned was a 93 Anal Probe GT.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Freaking Mazda, man.
Yeah. I forgot
Oh, it was
about
a
those.
monster in your keister.
God damn it, I don't have an Anal Probe.
Yeah.
We went to Road America a few years ago for the Rotary Roundup, which is a Mazda, anything Mazda rotary powered, right?
Yeah.
RSS and stuff. I got a lot of buddies that are really into that.
Yes.
Holy shit.
There was
Peter-
the Wisconsin Ford Probe Club there.
You go up to Elkhart Lake then?
Yeah.
Dude, that's my favorite place in the world. I'm there multiple times a year.
My good friends of mine have season passes there now. I don't know what that entails, but they have season passes.
I go to the sports car. I go to the IndyCar race. It's so much fun.
I like camping by the carousel.
Yep. Oh, I'm like turn 6, like the Corvette Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you guys see this? Peter B passed down to me a 1972 Ford Pinto Squire. Yes, with the fake wood. I drove that in high school. And then one day, this cute girl sat on the rear bumper and the car exploded.
Yeah, you got a rear end and the car just went.
You don't have any third-degree burn injuries. That's amazing.
Yeah, I had a 79 Ford Pinto wagon. Chick magnet, let me tell you. Oh, yeah.
I doubt it. Jigs had the chick magnet, the 76 Impala, big backseat.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
saying.
That 75 Delta 88 didn't have a small seat. I'll tell you that. Dave.
Mm-mm.
That didn't have small doors either.
That doesn't
Nope.
matter.
Yeah, it was a 2-door.
Yeah.
Open that door, it's such a stag. It's just so damn long.
Jerry Black, 76 Ford Granada.
That
with
airbags in the back, so I could pump it up and
police
jack it.
interceptor backed by a C6.
Yeah, I remember the Granada. Yeah.
Did I miss having I had a F-250 Highboy with a 390 in it. And that thing, like, it just kept going. It didn't have the end of the top end.
Dollar had an 88 Horizon.
That is a Dodge Omni, and you could get them with a fucking turbo and the Shelby goes like hell package.
Yep.
Wasn't that the one that looked like a Volkswagen Golf?
A turbo
Yeah.
turbocharged 2.2. They only ran 17s. Yeah.
My buddy put a turbo 2.2 Dodge into a Dodge Caravan and ran 11-second quarter mile with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a guy down at the drag strip running an Omni. He could make that thing do. I forget what it was.
Alex coming through with the facts. The Probe auto seatbelts that would strangle a fat man.
Yeah.
You remember that in the 90s? Those automatic seatbelts attached.
Look at me, yep.
Yep.
There you
There
go.
was a girl in high school I hung out with for a little bit. She had a Probe GT with the automatic transmission that was sport. And
I had the fucking 5-speed on my Probe.
See, here you go. Alex coming through with the 82 Chrysler Baron 4-door church wagon K car.
Ooh.
Yep.
Anybody who had a Chrysler Baron didn't want to admit that it was a K car.
Yeah.
Tore out the backseat and ran 3,000 watt amps and 15-inch subs.
There you go.
Yeah, my 93 Probe GT dropped a water pump, so I ended up buying an 02 Mustang GT.
There was not a tight bolt in that whole vehicle.
No. And
I had a Ford Bronco 2 with about 4,500 watts in it.
I could just imagine the rattle.
Oh, God.
See, my 93 Probe GT dropped a water pump, so that was 2002. So I'm like, okay, this one's done. So I traded it in. I got an 02 Mustang GT.
There you go. 0 to 60 in 5 minutes.
One thing you good was 0% financing when I bought that one.
All right. So my next question is: did everybody, when the SUV craze?
All right. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to hang out at
Hey, GMC, cheers.
At Rusty's channel. What?
What the hell?
I'd like to welcome you all to the Bourbon Syndicate.
I was just talking. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
That's fine. I don't care. But I have to fuck with you. It's my job. Literally.
Yes.
Rusty,
SUV crazy, yes.
Rusty, what do you do when Lux fucks with you?
If you played the right tunes, the buzzing would sync.
You ignore him.
Ladies and gentlemen, DMCKY, David, Prescription Bourbon in the house.
Cheers, Big Cat.
David.
And Big Cat in the house. Cheers,
Yep,
brother.
Big Cat, man. Cheers,
Big
man.
Cat.
Who's Aaron? Yeah. So SUVs, do S10 Blazers count? Because that was the first.
Yeah, I
vehicle
had one of
actually,
those.
Financed
Yeah,
and
I had one
purchased
of
on my
them.
own.
I had one of those for a while.
One, I had like 3 in a row.
I
I'm crazy.
always wanted the S10 Blazer and drop the 350 in there.
A 94, a 96, and a 99.
I had an
Yeah,
02. I
got
actually
a Ford Ranger.
I traded my Mustang GT for a 02 Blazer just for the fact that living in Milwaukee with all the snow, I couldn't afford rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So I bought an S10 Blazer, and actually it was a lot better.
The Blazers,
With
too.
the
I had a
02 with the push-button four-wheel drive. I love that truck.
Well, you heard I buy one. I bought one with the 4.3 in it.
Viewership
Now-
dropping like flies with the car talk.
Did you drive your SUV through Knob Creek? Or
So I just made a Knob Creek bore rye.
nice.
Nice.
The 115.
Since we were talking about it earlier that it's coming out.
What'd you add to it? Which bourbon? One of the picks?
I had Bourbon Bowler Lee's rye,
Yeah.
and I put a little bit of that 9-year 120 proof
Oh.
chauffeur.
Okay. Make yourself
And
a
it actually
117
really
-ish
came out the
rye.
spice.
Nice.
You know what, Ben? You like car talk because what happened with the Cutlass?
What do you mean? What happened with the Cutlass?
Your friend, remember? You had the car club.
You mean Monte Carlo?
Yes, sir. And
Hey,
do that.
yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
So it's not like you don't like cars. Don't.
The Monte SS, or
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
was my favorite NASCAR. That was my favorite NASCAR car in the 80s.
Well,
John. Some people
I don't.
that I still have my '86 Monte Carlo SS.
I don't, Ben, I don't want to expound upon it. I just.
I mean, Ben, I look at the price for a GNX now.
I mean, we are talking about people we've lost and stuff. I mean, what Z-Man's referencing is that I guess now it's probably 2-3 months ago at this point already.
Yeah.
One of the guys I founded the New York Monte Carlo Club with, Tommy, passed away. Fuck cancer. And so
we even looked at the price for GNX now.
Before I was
It's
a whiskey guy,
ridiculous.
I was a bit of a car guy.
Yeah. Those 80s NASCAR cars were my favorite. The GNX, the SS.
And
I still have her. Actually, my father was breaking my balls about it the other day. He's like, you just keep it here and you don't use it anymore. Yeah, well, your landscaper broke the window. You scratched it with the garbage cans. But the thing is that I used to have it in the garage. Then we had a house fire.
Oh.
So I moved it outside, and it started to have issues, and she's out.
I got a friend of mine.
I wanted to send it to Arizona, the Z-Man, but he don't want no part of it.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, look at the price for a GNX now.
I got a shop I can hide all sorts of shit in, Ben. A buddy of mine was in the LS Craze in 06, and he got cancer. And I asked him, I said, what are you going to fucking do? And he could not control his lower extremities. And he fucking told me, he goes, I'll be off the grid. And when I try to fucking call him, they don't answer the phone. So we all get friends that were in that shit. So
yep.
And we respect that. I just want to point to you and say, Ben, hey.
I've had a number of cars in my day. I've had some real shit boxes.
We all have, brother.
I mean, some real shit boxes.
I bought a lot, and I've sold a lot.
I'll try the 15. Haven't drank this one for a minute.
There you go. Batch 1 or batch 2?
1. I have a 2. I haven't opened it. It don't matter.
I only have 1, and I don't actually know where it is.
It's a 1. The 2 is not open. It's downstairs somewhere.
I mean, considering I pulled 7 or 8 to drink, I don't think I'm going to make it there tonight, but...
I'm drinking on a 12 pretty regularly.
Cancer, yeah. Fun car they let me test drive stupidly at the dealership when I was 18 was a Toyota Celica. It was a 96.
I worked for National Car Rental in 1987, and I drove all sorts of shit I had no business driving, and I learned how to drive a standard shift car from them.
Oh, look at this.
With rental, that's the best way to do it.
About tonight.
And I was a mechanic for them.
I love that car. That was my half brother's car when I was a kid.
Had a 76 Eldorado he gave him. That's not practical. It isn't, but it's cool as shit. You didn't park that thing, you docked it.
Yes, that car was fucking amazing.
When I was a child, my mom drove it.
I'm just saying, I guarantee Bowler put up some numbers in that car.
Did it have a 500 in it with the leather, the white leather top?
Eldorado.
I went from Tucson to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I took my parents to my sister's wedding in a fucking Cadillac because it was sitting in the back rental lot. They're like, pick any car you want. I said, great, I want that Cadillac back there. And they said, fine. And they sold it to me for like a Toyota Tercel. And I fucking was gone for like 3 days with that car. God, that was good freaking times, brother.
Yeah. The 72 electric 225 that I got chauffeured around in as a child, leaning on the back seat because what's a seat belt? The mom arm seat belt at the time. Yep, just slide back and forth. The 8-track player in there, standard 8-track, or from the factory 8-track.
Well, all the old cars had lab belts.
Big old 455 Buick.
Yeah, and my 66
never drove it because I was
Thunderbird
a child.
Oh yeah, the old nail head.
My 30 Ford has they're all fucking they're lap belt cars.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know how much smashing Bowler did in that 76 Eldorado. Imagine rolling up with that caddy. Just saying.
Those old Cadillacs.
They sell aftermarket 8-tracks. Yeah, they were in Benzie boxes.
They probably did. You had to mount them underneath of there, after a while.
Yep.
Put them in the old car. Yeah.
Hey, in my Monty, and I know just about everybody here is old enough, I have that Pioneer deck with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
You all know what I'm talking about. When the
Dude,
first
I used to sell that back in the 90s at our audio store in the cities.
Yeah. Well, remember how they sold the deck with the 2 speakers next to it?
Dude, you were a fucking...
And you could
Dude,
play it all in
when
and make it
when
work
like
inside the cardboard.
in 2000, when they came out with the Pioneer deck where the screen would come out and then flip up.
Oh yeah,
shit, you were balling that.
This is the flip down. This is the flip down, but it had the dolphins. That's all that matters.
Those things were hot as fuck too.
Ben, I'm thinking of the Krakow deck.
Mm-hmm.
Remember them fuckers? They were cheap as shit. $100.
In my '78 Dodge, my uncle put a Blaupunk Benzie box in it.
So Mark, you gotta listen to that one song. It's like, but
and the best part was not only was it a Benzie box, but it also had a
that's an awesome song.
that you had to enter every time you pulled it out, put it back in.
That's funny.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying he owned a car stereo shop in the Bronx where he would install stereos. The crackheads would bring him back the stereos the next day. He'd buy them, sell them to somebody else. But, I mean, he might have owned a car stereo shop in the 80s in the Bronx.
All the papers were legit.
all of them.
We didn't have anything back. But we sold Laserdisc when it first came out.
Yep.
That was interesting. That was around for about 2 years.
There you go. Back in the day, you could pull serious ass with that car like riding in a boat.
Laser discs, that's the ones that were the size of 78s, right?
Yep.
Well, the biggest bitch is getting a new fucking car stereo.
Full-size LP.
To plug into your old vehicle.
And now you go on Amazon for $100, you get a full like LCD screen Android radio that you pop in, and the wire harness just fits. People don't know that the hours spent of making the wire harness.
Yeah.
Cutting and slicing and wiring those
the
things.
old school way. Like I remember, like in the late '90s, they came out with the wire harness where it just snapped in and you put the other. But before that, it was just cut the factory harness and figure out the wires.
There's so much, like actually the DIN size was kind of standard on a lot of them, but there were so many that had double DIN.
GM with the 1.5 DIN.
Yeah.
That's what's in my Monty is the 1.5 DIN, the dumbest size ever.
Is the DIN the number of plugs?
No, it's the size of the opening for when your stereo slid in.
All right.
You'd have the cage, and then you'd have they did all sorts of goofy shit with security, where like you'd have tabs that you would bend in on the cage, and if they were ripped off, you knew it was stolen.
I bought my
No doubt, Bowler.
I bought my shit.
There you go, big cat.
I forget what they were. I had some kind of speakers I had to mount on the deck because I didn't want to put holes in the back panels like they were up.
Yeah, I bought my shit off of Crutchfield, and pre-wired harness is like fucking $30.
We used to go to the audio world competition in the cities. That was always pretty fun. Like they had the kicker and the Rockford pocket trucks there.
I have a serious question, Gordo. When we talk about the city, it's Manhattan.
I'm talking about Minneapolis, Minnesota, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Because like here, even though New York City is the 5 boroughs, when we talk about the city, it's just the borough of Manhattan.
I'm saying the cities. The Twin Cities.
You're saying the cities, so it's St. Paul and Minneapolis.
Yep.
That's what I was wanting to know. What cities were you referencing? Were you talking about Chicago or,
Minneapolis, St. Paul. We were in Brooklyn Park, and we lived in Maple Grove.
Well, now that they took it as plug and play.
There was a bunch of Maple Grove Raceway commercials around when I was a kid.
Oh, there you go. A little PA Raceway.
That's from PA.
Maple Grove, believe it or not, Maple Grove, I believe, is currently
closed for a while.
It's still open.
Wow.
Maple Grove, I believe, at this point, is the closest racetrack open to me, and it's like
It was a Sunday race day.
Still
Sunday.
Race day. Maple
Are they
Grove
still
race
NHRA, Ben?
What?
Are they still NH?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I believe that is the closest track to me now. All the closer tracks closed. Like my old favorite track was Englishtown. Raceway.
I heard that one. Yeah.
They demoed Englishtown.
Atco Raceway was a thing down in South.
I was at Atco 2 years ago.
My family, my mom's family's from Atco. My grandparents
Atco's
lived in
gone
Atco.
now
My
too.
aunt
They
lives
just-
there. My sister lives in my
just destroyed
grandparents' house.
Atco.
now. They're all still. Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, man,
So
bummer.
why do
All
you
right.
think that?
All right, I'm going bougie. I'm going Knob Creek Cash Strength. 12 years.
Can't join you there.
Yeah.
That's where my brother and all the guys in the neighborhood would take their cars and time them and for drag racing and all that shit from Atco. He had a Nova,
that one's
fast as shit. His first car was a damn GTO. He had a '68 GTO. He's standing there with his
Sure did.
diploma leaning against the '68 GTO picture.
Nice.
Alex, that's the truth right there. Except for all my cars had crank windows. Back in the day, cutting wires and having an amazing stereo, your back power windows didn't work anymore. That's the real right there.
You know how young he is when he says power windows.
Well, we know Rusty's fucked up and about to pass out because the hat's off.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
I gotta go.
See you later.
You gotta go see a man about a horse?
I gotta go see a man about staring at the back of my eyelids because I gotta get up in the morning.
All right, cheers, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for letting me hang out.
Cheers, Rusty.
See on Marcel's train.
Right.
I'll probably see you on Sean's stream tomorrow night.
Yep, Jared. I'm not saying I've had that happen, but I've had that happen. Cut the wires and figure it out. Then turn on the radio and the headlights. Come on.
Yeah. Nice. We'll see him tomorrow when he's comfortably
The
numb.
worst ones I ever did was in my Diplomat. I thought it was wires when I was doing some stereo work and other stuff, and I was doing I actually might have been doing the heater core in it in my 78 Diplomat, and I thought they were wires, so there was a block and I pulled all the lines out of it. That was all the vacuum lines to the vents, to the vent controls, because it was all vacuum controlled back then. Oh man, like I would put it on defrost and it would go on the feet. I would put it on my feet. It would be blowing out the vent. Like I never got it right again.
My buddy had a Renault back in the day, and the goddamn windshield wipers were vacuum actuated.
Mm. John, for some reason you would think he was here and he could talk, but when I say town, it's just Green Bay.
Yeah.
How old is that picture, John?
But what is it when you say the city?
There is no city. Milwaukee.
Either Green Bay or Milwaukee.
No, Green Bay's a town. You just said that there.
Well, Green Bay's about 100,000.
So, Ben, we had an industrial district in Tucson,
Mm-hmm.
and it was going to be set up for IBM, so it had 4-lane traffic.
Yep.
And Tucson PD, you being a ham and listening to fucking radio traffic, they do simplex, so it's just one straight frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go up there with fucking like 4 or 5 codes, and I would listen to what the hell was going on. And they literally painted start and finish on that 4-lane road. And we would take cars out there, and anybody that's ever watched the show Pink Slips, that's how it ran. You fucking want to lose your car, you're going to lose it out there. And a buddy of mine had a 75 Diplomat. And he fucking took on some old beat up fucking gremlin and beat his ass and came back, and I'm fucking listening to the scanner, and the scanner, the helicopters, there were 2 helicopters in Tucson. They were saying it's going to be out on Rialto Road, which was where we were at. And dispatcher said, no, nobody's been out there tonight. And the helicopter said, yeah, we're going out there right now. So I walked out of the car and I started yelling, cops are coming, cops are coming, cops are coming. All you heard was cars starting up and everybody fucking left. And we had another area that was like fucking 10 miles away in the dirt, dark. And you can see the fucking helicopters just flying around looking at us. I'm like, yeah. But I can tell you right now, my buddy had a 1975 Diplomat. He was always like my bouncer friend because I'm 6 foot. He's like 6'5". And we sat there and we were drinking Blatz one night at 3 a.m., leaning on his hood. We were on the hood, literally on the hood. And he goes, you want to try to fucking clean this car up? I'm like, what do you want to do? And he goes, let's just pour the Blatz on the fucking hood and see if we can get it oxidized. We actually cleaned the car up, dude. Cleaned this whole fucking car.
All right. So for a long time, my car, do you remember the 80s GM paint had the spider cracking issue?
Yes, sir.
It's called spider webbing.
Yeah, that went on for years. You know.
Yeah. So my car had that before I restored it. And it was when I was heavy into the car shows, but I'd gotten hurt at work. I got laid off. A number of things had happened. So I couldn't repaint it at the time, right?
Yeah. And
a buddy of mine had beforehand had said, let's wax it. Remember liquid glass?
Yes, sir.
Wax.
Oh, yeah.
So he waxed my spider-webbed car with liquid glass. It turned practically pink and white.
That would suck.
So what I used to do, and you're good, I want to see your faces, especially Z-Man and Gordo. Before we would go to car shows, I had figured out that the only thing that would make it have a shine and hide the white was Armor All. So I would Armor All the paint.
I mean,
Iron All bakes. It bakes in the fucking sun.
It could be worse, but yeah, it's gonna turn out gross.
You put it on leather, and everybody was into that shit.
I don't like Armor All at all, man.
No, I Armor All the paint.
It's gonna bake it.
I mean, if it was already fucked, who cares? I mean,
yeah. Well, that was the thing. I actually have pictures of it.
You can't wreck it anymore.
It made it like have this matte shine. It was really bizarre. And as long as you were like 30 feet away, it looked all right. But it was weird because you could tell the paint was shot, but it still was shiny.
They didn't have infomercial stuff at that time to fill in the cracks.
Right out.
None of that shit worked. None of that shit worked. I tried it all. The only thing that could make it look presentable, and before we would go to like big events or whatever, is I would literally just Armor All the shit out of the paint.
All you could do is strip that thing and repaint it. It's the only.
That's what I did. That's what I eventually did, but there was issues with that, and that's how the car's now. I don't know what to do with her now because
people that have bad patina paint use
stop buying bourbon for about a month, and you probably can fix the car up pretty nice.
You know what the problem is I've gotten too accustomed to the like the creature comforts now.
Yeah.
It's still fun to drive, but man, like it's got that highway drone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like the steering wheel's like this thin. You know what I mean? It's like
I'm fucking spoiled by my F-150.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the problem. You get in these new cars, and the seats are comfortable.
Earl Scheib, there you go. $99 paint.
I brought it to
paint any car, $99.95.
Mako wanted over $2,000 to paint it.
So I watched.
That's how fucked it was.
I watched the Raleigh.
Oh, you got to strip the whole goddamn thing, and probably the goddamn door jams too.
Yep.
I watched a couple YouTubers tonight, and they were saying that they had a to-do list on the windshield, And if the sun bakes it enough, it just disappears, and the vehicle's okay. It's no worries.
Are you talking about Vice Grip Garage?
Yes, sir. Ice Cream Garage and Matt's Road Off-Road Recovery.
Yeah, I watch Matt's a lot. I watch all them guys a lot.
What is the channel?
Vice Grip Garage. He's pretty fucking funny. Matt's Off-Road Recovery.
Off-Road Recovery?
More.
Yeah.
Matt's Off-Road Recovery.
Yeah,
All right, hang on. Let me sub to these real quick. Matt's Off-Road Recovery. Because I'm getting tired of the same shit I'm having to see going to bed.
These guys are
Fab Rats.
They're 1.5 million views. Or
yeah,
right, Matt's Off-Road Recovery. What was the first one?
Vice Grip Garage.
Vice Grip Garage.
It's what the fuck is it? What the fuck is the name? His name.
What was the third one, Gordo?
Fab Rats.
FABRATS?
Yeah, like fabrication. Fab Rats.
Bob Cox and Michelle Cox.
Yep.
They're like at 580 subs.
Robbie Layton's pretty good. He gets kind of annoying, but he's
but the thing is, they're kicking out like 3 videos a week.
Yep.
Holy shit. Mark just got the kids to bed, setting up. We're going to get a little Northwest bourbon action.
Oh, boy.
We'll be shutting down,
Thursday.
going to the after party, and heading over to hang out with Mark.
I got to go to bed anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should, but I won't. I'll last till like 1 o'clock.
Happy Leap Day. Don't forget that light. Cheers, Mark. You fucking legend.
Leap Day, Leap
Yeah,
Day.
watch your channels, Ben. You'll fucking love them.
What?
Watch them channels. You'll love them.
Yeah, I'll check them out. Armor or WD-40 if it was bumpers? No, the whole car.
The whole car. WD-40.
I'm going to say, I definitely have pictures of it armor-rolled. I'm looking right now.
WD-40 is not for lubrication. It's a water displacement formula.
Yeah, it does. I never understand that. People don't get that. Like, people use it thinking it's penetrating oil. So it doesn't. It's not the same.
Don't put it on your bike chain. It's going to rust it and wreck it.
It'll calm the rust down.
I want to talk about penetrating, but
I work in a metal fab facility. Once you start welding on shit, you gotta find a way to just get it to calm down. It won't get on fire.
You all want to see what I looked like before I was a hairy meatball with my grandfather?
Sir.
Sure.
Since I'm going through old photos here.
No. Sexy bastard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was my haircut pre-COVID, but I had a goatee.
Huh.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
What a handsome guy.
Those are the pics you got to save.
Yep. That was at my sister's wedding, actually.
Cool.
Very nice.
Because I'm looking for an Armor-Old Monty picture.
I need to get back to working out. I've been just living on whiskey and steak all week.
Yeah.
So here's what, right now she's got some scratches and some other issues right now, but here's the Monty.
Solo? Yep. Yep. Very nice.
It's really nice.
And actually, those rims were the last rims my buddy had before the current ones he had on his Monty SS before he passed.
That is still my favorite NASCAR car ever.
Are those originals or are those Mickey Thompson rims?
Those are American Racing Outlaw 2s.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I like the Mickeys more, but I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find the Armor-Old pictures. I'm back to the gonna get it painted phase. The worst part is there is some rust now, and it had an all-metal restoration. All metal.
I don't give those away either.
No, it was not cheap. Still looking. There's the pictures from the tornado that hit Queens in 2008.
Huh?
Yeah, there was a tornado that hit Queens, New York in 2008. It actually went down Bonnie's block.
Wow.
It fucked things up. It was only an EF0, but it's still, like, it didn't destroy houses, but the amount of damage and trees and poles, power.
I literally watched an EF1 go down the street, like 40 feet away from me.
Here's my 78 Diplomat.
That's a Diplomat.
Ready
Does
for
the big back
negotiation?
seat want to come on now, or is he hanging for the after party? Give me a thumbs up if come on now. Okay. Yeah, but there's my 78 Diplomat, triple red. Red interior, red exterior, red vinyl roof.
That's what my Dodge Omni was like. I had an 88 Omni for a while.
Who's this guy?
Cheers.
Hey, Jake.
What's up, Jake?
Hello.
You were having knob, right, Ben?
Sipping on some knob.
Look at you with the old one. Whoa, look at that old pick.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, where's that from?
Circus Liquors.
Wow. That's cool.
It's an old dirty knob.
Does it have the age?
Oh, and I got a
have
bottle.
the age info, or it's just the metal tag?
Just got the metal tag, I think.
It looked like a sticker on top of the label, didn't it? Is that not a information or no?
Nah, there's no information on it.
Oh, okay. I thought that looked like a black narrow sticker on top of the label.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Does it say Circus Liquors on that somewhere?
Yeah, and it just got the barrel number 7736.
I can't find this picture. I'm giving up.
Here's John, Z-Man, Gordo.
It's Gordo leaving off porn sites.
Cheers.
All right, I'm gonna get my cast strength rye then.
Olive oil is lube. Now we're talking about penetrating lube. With every angle. You got it, brother. When did this guy slip in the back door? What's up, Tommy motherfucking D? Cheers, man.
Tommy likes to slip at the back door. Oh, wait.
He does.
Cheers, Tommy.
Especially the Asian back door. What?
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Is that the 09? Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
There you go.
And that one. There's the 10.
What drug dealer car are you talking about, Mojo? Always wanted one, just don't want to be harassed for having a drug dealer car. What happened?
Must be talking about a Cutlass.
88 has the ugly taillights. 83 first year, very true. Also 88 least produced. 86 Aerocoup. Yep, only 200 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've driven in 3 of them, I think. I think I've been in 3 of the 200.
I love the Aero Coupe when they went to NASCAR, and those are awesome.
Yep. Diplomatic.
Like I just said, I sent you a picture of Ben some of the time guest on my TV.
Yeah. I just got a little cooler. Why? Because I had a Monty?
Diplomat.
Well, it was very simple, right? I wanted a fast car, wanted a cool car, but I had a big ass, and I needed a sports car that could fit my big ass, and the Monty was perfect.
You should have got a Miata.
Actually, when I got my first corporate job, when I worked for Computer Associates in 1999, was when I bought the Monty.
Did you say Miata, Gordo?
I was totally kidding.
I could have got out of my car and stepped on that fucking thing like a tin can.
You need a jaws of life.
You could have rear-ended somebody and got it decapitated, or you could have just driven it around and liked other dudes.
Man,
You have to be a hairdresser to own a Miata, don't you?
You either have to, you gotta enjoy some of the phallic activity.
Yeah.
Have a Miata.
I don't know. I know
I
a
will
couple
say
guys
though,
that have
having an
taught
S10 Blazer on a really windy day is not a very good vehicle to own.
No.
Sitting at a stoplight, I figured my Blazer was going to get blown over by the wind.
Wow.
It is a shoebox, the molded one.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah, the 96 got a little aerodynamic. But that was about
It might be a
I
little
had an 02.
I think in '96 everything turned into a gross bubble.
The problem,
Mm-hmm.
the big problem, they were all spaceships, and it didn't matter what brand it was; they all looked the same. Mid to late '90s, they all looked the same.
Yeah, Ford kicked that off.
The problem is,
there was the Blazer, there was the Bronco 2.
I had a Bronco 2, and I loved it.
I would love to resto mod the Monty, but to make the car what I would want, it'd probably be like $80,000.
Wow. Fuck it, why not? Only live once.
Because I ain't got $80,000.
I think the '90s Explorer was better than the Bronco 2, but
Yeah, I mean, if you liked flipping over, sure.
Had a heavier front axle, had the 8.8 in the rear,
and had magical Firestones.
Yeah, didn't
and a gas tank that like to explode, but
I like the S10 Blazer, but it had the push button 4-wheel drive.
Bronco 2 had push 4-wheel drive, and you'd blow your hubs out immediately.
Yeah, you push the button and pray.
I go up in like 6 inches. No, I get to a stoplight, and some guy's in a Camaro just spinning its wheels. And I'm like, okay, see you.
Yeah,
and then he hit his brakes and ran into 3 cars.
No, he just sat there and spin his rear wheels at the fucking stoplight.
No, I'm talking about you when you tried to stop.
Oh, no, I just went right on through that.
Yeah, but what happened when you tried to stop?
Oh, with the push button 4-wheel drive, I didn't have a problem with that one.
Well, it wasn't ice. Anti-lock brakes.
Yeah.
There was no anti-lock brakes in that thing.
Pump them. I think there were.
No. What year was it, John?
It's an 02.
Oh,
yeah,
02?
there probably was that.
I thought you were talking about like an 80s.
No, it was an 02.
My wife had an 05 Pontiac Vibe, and that did not have anti-lock brakes in it.
Oh, the Vibe or the Aztec, those are so freaking ugly.
Well, the Vibe was the same thing as a Toyota Matrix.
Yeah.
But it was, I couldn't believe that it didn't have anti-lock brakes. That was weird.
You know what Consider Whiskey Lounge has, right? An old Matrix. Jimbo has an old Matrix now.
Wow.
A low mile Matrix.
Oh, here, I guess we'll get the opinion of
Holy crap. Kathy Joe.
Is that the new one after the accident then? That he's got to make
she did make an appearance on here tonight, so I guess I can't be too shocked. She's in chat, but the fact that she even knows how to find my channel is a little shocking.
At least there was one woman in the Utah sausage party. So.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, you countered that sausage party, then they showed up and she was there. And I don't think that's really the right vibe to.
Mm-hmm.
High Priestess Kathy Joe of Utah. Officiating weddings.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know Alex liked dudes. He almost bought a 2024 Ford Mustang.
Hey, Whack, what's up, man?
Hello again, Whack.
Hello again, Jeffrey. He's probably checking in going, where's Backbone?
Whiskey.
Backbone will be here on the 14th. We had to reschedule.
Speaking of vinyl, how about that suit he was wearing Wednesday night?
Yeah, I got a little hard.
That Macho Man? Holy shit.
That was yesterday, huh? I missed it. It's on too early. Stuff going on and stuff. Get there.
Yeah, like work and stuff like that.
Well, I went from bourbon note over to whiskey friends. So.
But at this point, I am going to say that Mark is live over at Northwest Bourbon. He's doing an open bar. So I think it's time to shut this down, go to the after party. He's doing samples from Independent Joe.
Nice.
And so I think it's time to say thank you for hanging out
Joe
here.
there? Are they doing their battle thingy?
No, it's just he's drinking Corbin Cash samples from Independent Joe. But, you know, if everybody's hanging out here, they should go hang out with Mark. We've been live for almost 3 hours.
Cheers,
but
Ben.
if you want to hang out in the after party, link's still good. 6 people still here, so there's at least 4 spots, and I'm sure a couple, especially John, will Irish goodbye and go over to Mark's. And
I'm staying here tonight, so.
Are you feeling all right?
Good.
And
I just want to cheers everybody. So the company I left last summer got a notice Tuesday that the plant is closing mid-June. So a lot of my friends, 350 people, are losing their jobs in mid-June.
Wow.
So,
Damn.
So-
Raising a glass to that.
It's been a rough couple days. So
We're raising a glass to
good old U.S. industry.
Eric Anderson, who lost his pops in the past year, and Bourbon Bowler, whose dad is really not doing well and may not be with us much longer. Vic, here's to you. Knock your shit off. Turn it around.
Yep.
Stick around, brother.
Yep.
Cheers, y'all.
And with that, please go hang out with Mark or come hang out in the after party. Cheers,
See you later,
y'all.
guys.
cheers, everybody.
Cheers all.
Good night.